Hello people of Earth, it's your pal the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming away with another low-key broadcast. Tonight we're finishing off our first regular season and then starting the playoffs in the Mutant Football League. But first I'd like to say hello to everybody in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, we're happy to have you with us. And we hope the day finds you well. And a quick shout out to Felly. I saw that sneaky little subscription during the countdown. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for your continued support of the Silent G unit. Okay, let's put on our menu music, so it's at the very least we don't get kicked off Twitch for trying to play this game. Boink. There we go. And then let's head on over to the Mutant Football League. Ooh. Hey, yeah. There we go. Let's be in the top corner. We got to do our team maintenance and scouting before we play our last regular season game, and then we've already qualified for the playoffs. Lucky us. Boink. So I don't really care too much if we win this one, but we're going to do our best to do so, regardless. I haven't spent any of the experience that we earned from our last game last week, so that'll be the first thing we do. But even before that, I just want to double check something here. Okay, the Carcass City Creeps. Their dirty tricks are Warp Speed, Murder Ball, and their defensive ones are Sticky Ball. Okay, I got to worry about that. Sticky Ball is where they can, like, literally have the ball stick to my quarterback or the kickers, like hand or foot, depending, and then they automatically get knocked down, and then high rate of turnover when they use that one. And then Time Warp is literally, if we do a really good play, like say we get a touchdown, they can just reverse time and it's like it never happened. Okay, and then on offense, Warp Speed, so one of them can go really fast, and then Murder Ball, that probably means like a pass launched from the quarterback is like deadly to anyone but the person that should be receiving it. I'm just assuming. Okay, let's do our management then. What I was thinking, and what I might do, and what I actually think I'm going to do immediately here, is just make sure, just for this one game, and remind me, I gotta remind myself to put this back once we hit the playoffs, is since this is the last game of the season, I'm gonna start our backup, and then give them more opportunity to like get closer to 70, so that we have like our 1 and 2 are, I don't want to say more even, but we're just trying to like boost everybody, right? So if we have a good 1-2 combo, I feel like it'll help us out rolling forward. Because we got 3 seasons to get to the Mayhem Bowl. I have no illusions that we're going to get out of the first round of the playoffs. But I was, crossing my fingers that we'd make it in the first place, and we did. So that should also serve as a bit of a warning. Might be a short stream tonight because we're definitely playing the last game of the season. That's something that has to happen. We're definitely playing at least one playoff game. But if we get knocked out in the first round, it'll only be just the 2 games tonight, because there's no sense in starting a new season and playing maybe a game, and then I got to jet off to do the old spooky movie times back in the Discord. So anyway, let's get started with upgrading our existing talent. What's your toughness like here, Ziggy? 85, huh? How much is it going to cost me to get you up to a solid 90? 2 apiece? Alright, let's do up to that. Maybe that'll make them harder to kill, even on the plays where they can specifically kill the quarterback. Throwing velocity? Don't mind if I do. Let's get up to 75. That sounds good. What else can we be doing here? Alright, intelligence. No break on intelligence, huh? Wow, they cost 6 apiece. Oof, it's almost like... Huh. Okay. Unlocks more formations and plays, which expands their playbook. Quarterback intelligence costs twice as much as regular. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, huh? I still wanna throw a little in there. Or do we make them faster? Let's see how much this costs us. Oh, okay, let's do 1 intelligent point then. Boink. We have 1 experience left. Actually, we won't, because we can buy some more. Chunk. Chunk, and can't spend any more. It costs too much, but now he's almost at a 90 intelligence. Now we're talking. Okay, now Mick, we're gonna put you in tonight. Before that, we're gonna get you psyched up. Get your velocity going here. Oh, you still have 1? Oh, sweet. You're going all the way up to 60 then. Ah, there you go. Throw a little better. And let's get that up to 65. Perfect. Yeah, throw a little harder. A little tougher to take down. Don't worry about it, buddy. You'll be great. Okay, just double check that just for this one game only, we're starting Mick Dagger. All right, just to give them more opportunity. Because we already, it's a little hard to read. Maybe that's just me being an old man. But as you can see there, our Ziggy Starburster is an 84 overall, and at the beginning of the season, they, much like all of our other players, or at least the ones that we kept on our initial roster, were 50 overall. As you can see, the Boss and Spike Ripper, who haven't gotten any playtime, are still 50 overall. So like our fourth and fifth string QBs. Okay, moving on. Mosh Blurgison, our #1 running back by far, and since they're in the 90s, real tough to take down and out of games, so no problem giving them starts. Let's check there. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Crank that toughness, crank that speed. What else do we got? Oh, 100 intelligence. Okay, can't get better there. That's fantastic. Now break, tackle, catching, and hands. Okay. Can I get up to... Can I do this? Oh, so close. Oh, I can. Oh my gosh. Wowzers. Look at all that. Okay, so at least 90 in all their major categories. What a season you've had for us, Mosh. So happy to see you. Oh, I can also spend a little more. I think that's good enough as an upgrade for you. There's a certain limit on how much I can spend per month on these guys. Ooh, the Baltimore Radvins. Unfortunately, there was no like Baltimore analogous team, so I went with the Full Metal Mayhem, which started with a bunch of like rockstar pun names, as you can see, Shreddy Von Hayton, like literally just Meatloaf, stuff like that. Yeah, let me show you real quick. Well, obviously, as you can see here, let me get out of the way. Wah, there I am. Hiya! Let me get out of the way again. Okay, there. The Carcass City Creeps is what's going. Oh wait, how does that not work? Oh, it's only doing it in the preview menu because I'm still in studio mode. Okay. Get out of the way. Oh, I can't. That's so silly. Okay, now I can. Haha! There. All right, so as you can see, all that just to show you the rest of the clown logo. The Carcass City Creeps are our opposition tonight. Obviously, Kansas City Chiefs. Some of them, let me see if I can do standings. Oh, geez, these are a little tiny to read. But you can see like the Malice Hellboys, obviously, or the Cowboys. There is the only purple team is the Minnesota Vikings analog, which were called the Purple Mutant Eaters, and I didn't really want to be the team called the Purple Mutant Eaters. So unfortunately, they didn't do the Ravens, so I couldn't pick them. But hey, we clinched the playoffs as Full Metal Mayhem, so we're having a great first season regardless. Get myself back on track here. Whoop! There I be. And then let me disappear myself on my own dang screen. Hiya! There we go. Alright. Back to my management. This takes a little while, and I have to provide I don't have to, but I provide my own menu music, because otherwise we might get tossed for the licensed music they play normally. Deadskin Jr. and Carven Saw. Now, some of these that I've hired, these two in particular, might be parodies of actual football player names, but I am not versed enough in everyone in the NFL to understand who that might be. But these are my two main receivers. Let's see what they get granted here. Breaking tackle, that'll be nice later. Okay, I'm gonna get your intelligence up. Oh, you get a discount on intelligence. So let's put that way up there. I just like it nice and even. Higher jump, better at route running. You're now a 90 over, or excuse me, a 92 overall. This is wonderful. Breaking tackles, that's once. Yeah, okay, we'll still take damage. Ability to break defensive tackles to pick up a little extra yardage. Gonna work on that soon. Let's see what we can do here first. Almost to a 90. Oh, I can spend to get that up. Here you go. Oops, sorry. There. And since we're already spending, let's crank that intelligence. Bonk, get a little more into break tackle. Okay, so I'm hoping that overall having a high intelligence means we're going to get those couple extra yards here and there, because they're going to be able to like just literally be smarter than the AI that they're facing. And there's a lot of dum-dums that we're up against. A lot of hard-hitting dum-dums in this league. I know, because we have a bunch of them on our team. Okay. Let's get that up to there. What else can we be working on? What else can we be working on? Everything else is good, so I'm just gonna get that up to that. I don't have enough to do it normally. That's okay. We'll leave that for now. And before I forget to do it, no, let's just keep going in order. I don't want to spend any more money on anyone on the offensive side, is all I was thinking. We've already done well enough here. Get some good upgrades. Splurt Slow Pain. Oh, that's Kurt Cobain. Splurt Slow Pain. I get it. I get it. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being part of the team. I'm just going to slowly give you some upgrades as you earn them. Thank you. Sure. Oh. Okay, so it's not based on overall rating. You have to complete certain objectives in order to actually upgrade their status and therefore salary, etc., etc. I wonder if they never actually get any receiving yards or whatever like that, if I could just keep them at a certain level forever, and then thus a certain salary forever. I doubt it. Okay. Guards. Oh dear, half of my guards were wiped out. Let's go ahead and resurrect all these fellers. Hi, welcome back. Yeah, they're excited about it. Me too. That means we got lots of experience to distribute, though. That's kind of nice. Scars Bloodrich. Got it. Got that one. Okay, pass blocking. 75. Toughness. Merp. Okay. John Mall Bones. Excuse me, not John Paul Jones. That's the actual person. All right. Almost got me there. Boink, boink. Trying to do these nice and even as much as I can. Who else is going to get playtime? You two for sure. Yeah, you guys just got in here. You should be starting more, to be perfectly honest here, Darius Gilbert. You're an overall 81, but I don't see their name come up too often when we play. That could be that they're doing their job then. They just don't get to, like, crow about it. Boink, 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 boink. Good enough for me. And then Rick Talon. Oops. Sure. Just a little bit of... Is there anything down here I can do? Nope. Alright, so just the ones that I can actually work on. There you go. That's the offense sorted. Now we'll work on our kickers. We already have the best special teams unit in the entire Mutant Football League. Yeah, some of the puns are really good. Some of them... I don't know. Some of them obviously are lost on me. Like I said, I don't really know the analogs for most of the most of the NFL names. I'm just trying to focus here. So yeah, we've maxed out all of the stats that we would need them to. We're literally working on getting better onside kicks out of them, and that's it for the rest of their career with us. So we're gonna have the best and highest paid special teams unit in the league. Oh, you don't even have any. Like this, this is our prize player. We have the best returner, Dante Mall, already a 100 overall, and I'm just trying to make them better by, well, that can go up to 80 easily. Okay, that goes up to 80. We're not having to do any kicks. We'll work on the toughness a little bit later, but I want to get this intelligence up higher. 3, just straight up 3. Okay, you go to 75 then. And then whatever's left can go in here. There. Oh, I can spend. I'll spend on you then. Boink, boink. That's cheap, actually. What about this? Also cheap. Okay. Boink. Was that overall? Okay, that's overall. There. I spent all my monies. Now we work on our defense. I got no faith in my defense. We're going to be probably replacing anyone that's underperforming. Anyone that's already getting reps and has, improved over the season, we'll keep to sort of fill in the new guys. But we only have access to the free agency and trade pool for the first half of the season. I didn't know we could actually, I didn't know we could rake them over the coals for trades and they would just take them in our favor. So I'm going to be working that a lot more to just build a powerhouse. See if we can't get to that Mayhem Bowl at Season 2. We have three to do it, but personally I'm trying to give myself... I want to do it in the second season. Just because we're playing on the easiest difficulty as well. Okay, Blitzers. Let's just make you better at tackling. You hit harder. You hit harder. There you go. Spend a little bit on you. Big Whopper, thanks for hanging in there, buddy. Grief Moon. Yep, just a little bit for everybody. Okay. There you go, a little bit for you. Sprinkle a little bit of this around. Injure Breaker. Don't really know about that one. Nothing springs to mind, at least. Oh wow, you're still way down here? Okay, cool. Yeah, if they're at a certain level, I only have to spend like 1 point per thingamy, or per upgrade. He says, meaning thingamy. No, I can't do anything with one. Oh, Dime Bag and Sig Viscous. Okay, let's make you better at blitzing. I don't know how often you blitz, but you're going to be better at it. And then just coverage overall is great. Can I give you a little bit of this, just here and there? I like that. A little bit for you. Then how about Dime Bag? Okay, what are you better at? What do you get a discount on here? Why do I have a 0.3? What are you better at, somehow? Not toughness. There we go. So we maxed out how much we can spend on the team for the week, but I spread it out over more defensive players. Ooh, this is always the least exciting, but also pretty much the only thing I can do to prepare for the games, because once they start, I'm just in the owner's box, watching like a fan. Okay. So let's just work on, yeah, we're just going to work on your major stats. Hello, Lizard King! Been coming through with some timely interceptions for us here and there. Okay. Ooh, you got a discount on intelligence, do you? Perfect. Stevie Ray Swan Song. Love it. Alright. Oh, you're actually able level. That's your first upgrade. Congratulations. Why are they a starter? I don't think so. We're going to work on that in a second. I got to do my depth chart real quick after we're done here. Back to Life Malice Stupor. And then Stank Zapper. Yeah, you're still of a level where I can just invest one at a time. I wonder how you can get blitzing. Perhaps for certain formations. Which again, I don't really understand. Been watching football most of my life, but have never understood all the different positions and what they mean. Sure, you can get better at blitzing. Congratulations. Alright, that's all of that. Let's just do our depth chart quick. McDagger getting the start in this one. Everything else looks fine. Let's just whip through everybody else. As you can see, got a real good running back here. And our top tier receivers. Moving on. Everyone's just need you to be in order, pretty much. Just need you to stay in order. Yeah, it seems right. Everything looking good. And yeah, alright. I'm ready. Time to take on these creeps. They don't belong here. Oh wait, are we at there? Let me check the schedule real quick. Aha, we're at home. They don't belong here. Let's get down to the... I think we're okay. Everybody's back? Yeah, everybody's back. It always does this to me just because there's like a leftover experience where we're like, you know, not taking into account the fact that I can't do anything with one experience point. Since he's over 84 overall, I need at least 2 or 3 to invest in a stat. Anyway. Okay, let me double check the depth chart. Yep, McDagger getting the start. Here we go. Put myself into owner mode where I am just observing. And now let's watch these ding-dongs in action. 77. Again, we started at a 50 overall at the beginning of the season. That's quite the growth. All right, this is our last regular season game. We've already qualified for the playoffs, so like we said, you're guaranteed 2 games today. Don't know about the third. Don't really. I'm trying to be more zen about it because I know that the dirty tricks are going to come in and we're going to get screwed out of, if not points, then just the whole tide of the game. Because I've seen it happen over these many weeks. And here we are on our home turf for the last time. We're probably starting at home on in the playoffs as well, so maybe not for the last time. Oh, let me get rid of this menu music. Hiya! There we go. Okay, so our dirty tricks are to drug them. We can hit them with lightning. We get a beast mode for our guys and a sonic pass, which makes it, you know, blasting people out of the way. There's like an AoE effect once they catch it too, like a little sonic boom around. Oh yeah, try to skip this because they just recently released an update for this game, but haven't fixed the fact that their close-ups for the trash talk are out of focus. Like maybe part of your hand, but certainly not the rest of you. Anyway, new camera angles for the observation mode though. Now it looks more like broadcast. Here we go. We're kicking to them to start, but as we said, best special teams in the game. Let's get them. Oh, let me know if the sound is off. Sometimes that happens and I have to just sort of restart the capture aspect of things.
All I ever asked for was a chance. And then I got broken in two.
What? What just happened? Wait a minute. We just won the game by forfeit on the opening play?
Sick enough to enjoy this.
What the crap just happened? We killed someone on their team and they didn't have anyone to back them up. So that was it. Oh my god. I was not anticipating that. That's wild. Could they not afford to heal their team? I didn't even know that was a thing. That's insane. Okay, well it looks like we're home to the Blitzburg Steelheads, I think. Let's see if I can back out of this. I need to get back and see what the heck happened, especially... Oh, nobody earned any experience or anything, I wouldn't think. Oh, straight into it! What the crap? We unexpectedly made the playoffs. That's not true. We already clinched. Oh, okay, wait a minute. That was just showing us. Okay. We made $9 million and earned a single experience because we destroyed them. The end. I'm not even spending anything right now. What? Yeah, the Blitzburg Steelheads. That's it. It's over. Let's take a look at the schedule real quick from the regular season. We won 0-0, 14 seconds into the game. What on earth happened, you fools? I've never, I didn't even know that was an option. That's amazing. Okay, so we don't get any experience, but I can spend monies. Let's see. Let me look at my objectives here. 3 to 8 wins and $5 million remaining. We have 159 million remaining, and we ended up at, I think, I want to say, let's check actually. Can we check the regular season standing? Yeah, we ended 9-4. If you'll take a look at the Monster Conference, the Independent Division, we ended 9-4 with that forfeit victory. So we were the best team in the Monster Conference in our first season. And the Malice Hellboys looked like the team to beat coming out of the Mutant Conference. I'm sorry, I'm still in the way of that, but it's a little complicated for me to get out of the dang way. So let's just back up here. Overall, I think we already, if I can just go to team scouting really quick. Okay. They are 76 overall. Let me just go down to us. We are 77 overall. So we're technically better than the team that we're facing in the first round of the playoffs. But before we do that, let's get to our roster and spend a little money making people even better. Well, let me do my depth chart. You're definitely not starting the game now. Maybe they were just intimidated. McDagger scared them off. The end. That was it. Okay, so Ziggy, let's just spend on upgrades for you because you're our... Oh, well, it's just... This player has reached an overall skill rating of 85. His experience costs have tripled. Perfect. Wowzers. That's way too expensive. Okay, so I can't afford that anymore. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be a long road to hoe, spending on upgrades for them. Let's do the rest in... How much? How much for you? Just for your onside kicks here. That's not too bad. Okay, that gets that up to an 80. How about you? You're only an 85 overall, huh? What can we do for you? Punt talent. Let's get you better at punting. What's your whole deal? There we go. Roy Bullwhacker. Oh yeah, he came over in a trade from an all-ogre team that I can't technically access until I do something special to unlock them in game. But he was on the... I don't even want to say on the trading block. I just traded him my terrible, like, 50-something overall punter, like, straight up for him. And he was in, like, he was in, like, the mid-70s. And we've just improved him since then. Anyway, best special teams in the league. I still have a little money to spend. It would have told me otherwise. Let's go over here and do the defense. There we go. All right, who should I... Yeah, let's go Snarls Manson and Eric Bloodaxe for a little bit here. How much does that cost? Oh, that's cheap. There we go. Let's get you up to that. Get you better at brawling. That's the after the whistle nonsense. And then you, I don't know if you work in tangent or together or whatever. Or if, oh, okay, that's it for overall, huh? No problem. All right, that's all the upgrading we can do because we only earned a single experience point, which is wild. Let's check their team scouting once more. I think I read all of these before I picked a team in the first place, but it looks like... Enter first round draft pick running back Nasty Scarce. It's rumored he was assembled in an Alabama factory with nitro piston legs, a revamped run game with an elite and very pissed off defense. Should get the Steelheads back on the tracks to deliver the next level of Blitzburg badassery. Okay, so they're probably good on D, and they look to employ a run game. I'm trying to do balanced, but more passing. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, look at that. We went up a further point ahead of them. Okay, so this could be an incredibly short stream if we don't win this. I was not anticipating the first game to be over like that on the opening return. I did say we had the best special teams in the league. Perhaps we can decimate them on the kickoff here as well. We're just bludgeon our way to the Mayhem Bowl. Ah, yes, home field advantage once again. Here we go. Okay. Fingers crossed that we get a full game out of this. Now it matters, though. Now it matters. Okay, kind of even on the dirty tricks. We have sort of the same stuff. Something to help our... Oh, that ginormous thing's terrible. That's on the defense, too. Ah, geez, I wish I had that. I'd take that over Strawberry Fields. It just makes like your biggest and baddest guy like literally are like 20 feet tall. Okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. I believe you. Oh, ooh, we get the ball first this time. Okay, Dante. Look out. Nicely done. Confident strides coming out of that. A little bit of a sprint so that he gets power bombed. Sprints into the power bomb. Okay, everyone survive? All right.
It all comes down to this. Win and go home, babies.
Come on, Ziggy. Come on, Ziggy. Oh. Thank you for slamming over the line. Thank you for that. Get that first down. Woo.
And it's 1st and 10.
I believe it is. It's the same announcer as the NBA Jam game, for sure. Oh, Carvin Saw, what a reception. Go, go, go. Shakes off one tackle. Nicely done. Down by like the 25. Where are we at? Oh, dang it. Already injured our starting quarterback. Oh, well, looks like Mick Dagger might get some experience after all. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way, or anything like that. Oh, 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 Mick's already in. Nicely done. Oh, reliable Mick. About halfway there. That's not too bad. Man, the crowd's really up for this one. Come on, Mick. Come on, buddy. Got it. Oh, slammed him forward again. Thanks. Thank you very much. Got us an extra yard there, I think. Ooh, just over the 2. 2 and a bit. Okay. Thanks very much, Philly. Thanks for checking. Here we go. Here we go. Give it to Mosh. Oh, look out. I thought he was just going to hand off. Fair enough. Oh! That was on his checklist to upgrade to a better player category. He caught a touchdown pass. Yay, a receiving touchdown. Congrats, buddy. Might make you the thumbnail later for that. Okay, don't be silly. Just kick it. There we go. Woo! All right, early. 7-0 lead. Yes, for the Mayhem. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I did notice that it takes 3 games to win the Mayhem Bowl. or even to compete in the Mayhem Bowl. It would be real cool if we made it. Oh no! Dante! Oh, he's way back. He's way back. Cameraman doesn't even bother. Oh no, Vile Fiend! Oh, sorry, it's them. Jeez, I'm an idiot. I just saw special teams and assumed it was us. Okay, so what a kick then, I should be praising. That kick into the end zone. Wow. Got to start at their own 12. And they're still at their own 12. Okay. Guys, they're going to try to run the ball, so you know. It said so in the scouting. I mean, I could have adjusted my playbook, but I just try to defend overall. Most of my strategies are like, yeah, it's got some pass defense and some run defense. They'll figure it out. That's up to my players and their AI, and I guess the intelligence rating of things overall. Here we go. Stuff them. So far, they got negative yardage for the whole game. Get him! Get Sven Rottenberger! Ah, dang it.
He is fighting for every yard.
Dang.
I've seen this guy drop a lot of balls in the past, but I have a quarterback threaten the field a real bomb if he dropped one again.
Got an injury on their side.
Communication is important.
Cuckoo Sith Gooster.
And it's 1st and 10.
Some of it's kind of fun, but wait until the dirty tricks come out. I get real salty. I'm going to try not to. I'm trying to let it just wash over me because I can't help it. But they happen at the worst time, obviously, and they just like literally change the game. It's like a final lap of Mario Kart. All of a sudden, it's all up in the air, even though you've been leading the whole time type of stuff. Or the end of a Mario Party game. I don't know why Mario is such a culprit for this. The end of a Mario Party game where they just start passing out the stars for nothing. It kind of feels like that. A little BS-y, but my fault for not turning them off. Yeah! Okay, but that was an incomplete pass just to literally destroy my players. See, Viscous and Dimebag. Oh no! That doesn't mean they're necessarily done for the game, but that means they're at least questionable for the rest of the half. Okay. Whatever their positions were, those are my two starters. Just because they were salty that they were going to have to end up punting again. Come on, Dante, make them pay for it. Get around a fire hazard and, yeah, get a few extra... Oh, all right. So he didn't get slammed into the pit. Oh, no! They fell in. Cleric Hebron fell into the fire pit. Hey! Who's stomping away over there? Okay, here we go. All right, oh, Ziggy's back. All right, Ziggy. Looks like he's going to hand it off to Marsh. Nope. All right, Ziggy. Nicely done, Carvin. Yes. I don't know why he needs to somersault before he catches the ball every time, but yikes. Don't stress me out like that, Carvin. There's a nice... Oh, dang. Mosh getting nothing on his first handoff. Woof.
Second down and long.
Take your time, Ziggy. Oh, never mind. Oh, dang. I thought that was going to be intercepted. Deadskin Jr. Way to pull it in.
And it's 1st and 10.
Come on, Ziggy. You got this. Deep breath. Fire it in there. Carvin! Touchdown! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! 13-0. Crab ripped my leg off last time we were in the crowd? Sure. Makes sense. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Bonk. Man, the crowd is electric. Must be extra playoff volume. Also, putting on a heck of a show in this first quarter. First quarter. I mean, famous last words, right? A lot of game to play. Get that Vile Fiend. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Wham! There it is. Yeah, Ziggy's doing great so far. Way to come back from that injury, too. Oh. All right. right, not bad, not bad.
After 3.
They usually stop me after 3, too. You know, the all-you-can-eat buffets, they're not as literal as you think.
Look, they're all bunched up on this one side. What you doing? Guys. Oh, yeah, see, something sneaky over there. Watch out for your sneaky.
If they don't get it together, this game is
Oh, hey, I was thinking about this during the countdown. Are there football games that allow you to design your own plays? Because I would do a thing where I would make my own team and then design like the goofiest plays just to see what would happen. That sounds like fun. But as I've established, I can't do like serious. I can't be playing this game, otherwise we'd be losing horribly. So I'm resigning myself to be the owner slash somewhat like I have coaching elements. I have say over personnel essentially. Come on, Dante! This is our biggest investment here, Dante. Our legendary level player. 100 overall. Best receiver in the game. Just got a huge power bomb right on the top of his dome. Jeepers. Oh, and then Matt Defiler fell into that fire pit. I watched it happen.
And it's 1st and 10.
All right, make him pay. Still got a lot of time in the second quarter. Come on, Ziggy. Look out! Ooh. Oh no, big fumble. Oh, nice recovery, Scars. Attaboy, he's not very fast because he doesn't get a lot of work in this respect, but I appreciate the hustle. Go, go, go! Gets the first down. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I forgot the Mutant Football League rule where, depending on the animation, if they throw you backwards, that's where you would technically land. So that's where they'd mark the ball. That's okay. Mosh is on it. Mosh is on it. Even with them throwing him backwards, he gets the first down. Just barely.
And it's 1st and 10.
Okay, Zeke only missed like a couple downs with that injury. Oh, here we go. There's our beast mode boost. They always do it on a play where they toss in the ball like 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I don't know why. I guess that's maybe our best running play. Oh, fumble! Oh, no! Dang it. All right, it was bound to happen. Oh, looks like we're bribing the ref. Yeah, we're bribing the ref to take that interception / fumble recovery away from them, and it's going to cost them a bunch of yards because they're about to attack the ref. I don't agree with this dirty trick, but it is smart of our team to play it here as we got possession back. 15-yard unnecessary ref slaughter penalty on the Steelheads after attacking the replacement ref, or attacking the ref for calling that penalty in the first place. And we should get a fresh set of downs, and we do.
And it's 1st and 10.
Again, I don't agree with it, but if I knew, I would have turned stuff like that off, because it can happen to me just as often as it can happen to them. Or actually, it happens to me twice as often as it happens to them. But oh no, Ziggy! Okay, just have a seat, buddy. We'll rescue until half. You can come out back for the third. Mick's got this. We were going to start him in the other game anyway. There, just hand it to Mosh. Go, go, go! Dang! Dang!
2nd and 3.
Yeah, Mosh just going to bang his way through. Dives for the touchdown! Oh, now their turn to bribe the refs. We're gonna have to redo that from 25 plus yards away, at least 25, if not 35. Yeah, you get the 10 to start with, and then depending on whether we get them when we attack the ref here, because that's always what happens. Here it comes. Ref attack. Oh, okay, so we got them. We were successful, so that's actually 15 yards. Yeah. If we were unsuccessful, I think it's only 10 if the ref gets away. All right, so still 2nd down, but now we got a heck of a mountain to climb here. 2nd and 28 from the 28. No problem. We got this. Unfortunately, because of where it started, we can't like get a new set of downs at all. Oh, and they did their ginormous. Oh, way to make them waste it though by passing into his leg. Normally they recover a fumble and run all the way back for a touchdown, but that actually not a bad move by the quarterback there. Nice work, Mick. Okay, take your time. You got this. Straight into the end zone. Touchdown! Got it right back. Deadskin Jr. My two best receivers. Carvin Saw and Deadskin Jr.
Should be an easy chip shot extra point, but you never know with kickers.
What a squad. What a game, everybody. It's got to be this crowd. We've never had this type of lead. Mind you, knock on wood. Got that nice wood-paneled spaceship. Boom! And again, best special teams in the game. Aw, dang it. I thought we were going to launch him into the pit. Get that vile fiend. Get him! Get him! Get that vile fiend! Yeah! Oh. Another injured. Like, they get injured on every return. At least one player. Ah, no, not Viscous. They just came back. Again, that just means they need to rest up for the second half. If they're dead, we're in trouble. But I think you get most, if not all, of your health back for the second half. Oh, good. We spiked their Gatorade. Yeah. And they lost the yardage because of it, because they had no way they didn't know way to go. Like, they didn't know which way to go. I could barely say it if things were so drugged. Okay, so that's another dirty trick of ours. I think we get one per half, much like that. That was our other one. That was the lightning strike one. Okay. Back to their original line of scrimmage. But these things can change on a dime. Oh, please, please get that. Please. Ah, dang it. Not you. I meant like someone on my team. Dang it. Oh, they're in our territory. Get them. I don't like it. They're on the wrong side of the logo. Get them. Oh, now there's their beast mode. They're going to go through everybody on RD. And we just got to try to get back. Come on. Got to try to get back. Oh, nicely done. Wow. Oh, and we injured their starting quarterback. Look at all the violence on the field.
And we're at the 2-minute warning.
Okay. Back we come. Very brief 2-minute warning. Everyone was real scared. Oh! Oh! Stuffed! They gotta try to pass here, right? Even though they're, I don't know. Oh, okay, okay. They're trying to work the clock a little bit. At the very least, they're gonna try to kick this, I would think. They'd have to. Oh, they're doing hurry up. Oh, they're going for it. They want that major. Get that ball, not you. Dang it. Okay. Burn their second timeout. They're all looking to their backup QB. Come on, we got this, guys. We need a big stop here. Come on. Need a big stop here. Yeah, way to bat it away. Yes. Nicely done, Malice. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, here we go. Come on, guys, come on. You got this, you got this. Get that ball. Ah, all right, all right. Was bound to happen. Couldn't keep him off the board forever. I don't even know. They might go for two. They might be silly like that. Revolving door on the goal line. It's your first points of the game. Don't be silly. Okay. Wonder if they'll fake it to go for two. That'd be funny. Oh, nope. Nice and easy. All right, we still have plenty of time to get more points on the board here, and we got three timeouts. And the best special teams in the league. Go get them, Dante. Exactly. We just want it back with enough time on the clock to do some damage.
And it's 1st and 10.
Or not. Who knows how these coaches go. Oh, Mosh. Not getting nearly what we wanted. Thank you for helping him get 2 yards. We gonna timeout? No.
That'll be 2nd and 8 to go.
Doesn't seem that way. Yeah, they don't play the clock like I would. I would at least put done one here till we're at least past half. I would at least like decent field goal range. I mean, there we go. All right, now stop the clock.
This game is all about momentum and killing. And they quickly call a timeout
Thank
to
you.
stop the clock.
Okay. You got time for like 2 plays tops.
One hell of a kick if he can make it.
Oh, we're going for it. From the wait, the ball's on the 45. This is past half. I don't know. I'll never see it.
I thought he was gonna make it.
Yeah, so did his coach.
Apparently it missed.
Shotgun away from him.
That camera angle was not conducive to seeing what happened, so turnover on downs from there. And quarterback sacked and the half. All right, I will take it. I will take it. Thank you, Injure Breaker. Okay, okay.
And that's the end of the second quarter.
The trash talk. Like if it was in focus, if it was a little more clever and not so, some of it's pretty cringy. Oh yeah, same halftime advertisement every time.
The divisional playoff game is really opening up as we start the second
Ooh, this is a fun angle.
Feels like one team is pulling away, but they could also be dead in 2 minutes.
Okay. Oh, they're with their backup QB. Interesting. Ziggy looks like he's coming back. Mind you, we're not getting the ball first, but it looks like they're
Anyone confident?
relying on their backup, at least for now.
It certainly does.
Get that vile fiend! Almost ran into his own pit. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, dang, 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 dang. Oh, past half. Oh, this is the best return ever. Dang. That was way too much. We gave them way too much. They're on the wrong side of the field.
And it's 1st and 10.
Okay, everybody's healthy. Get that ball. Oh, nicely done. Dropped. It looked like it bounced off that werewolf. Either way, fine by me.
2nd down and 10. They've used the Strawberry Fields dirty
Oh,
trick.
wow, an early spiking of the defense's punch. Doesn't seem to have done much as he just outlasted my defenders. Yeah, just fought his way through. Just rode out the high.
3rd down and 6.
I can only imagine what would have happened if we hadn't held them to 4 yards, though. So at least that's something, I guess. No, no!
And that is called for a 1st down.
Dang it. Okay, now it seems like it's going to be one of those halves where we just trade points back and forth.
And it's 1st and 10.
See what happens here.
And an 8-yard gain on that one.
No, you got to slam them the other way,
To move back in with us.
toward their line of scrimmage. It helps us.
2nd down and 2.
Oh, 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 yeah, that's better. That's better.
He was trying to wipe out the dinosaur.
Must be opposite day because he's the one who just got wiped out.
Okay, so if they don't make this, they're definitely kicking a field goal, right? They're not going to go for it on 4th, I hope. Get him, 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 get him. Fumble! Oh, they got it back. Okay, but they still lost yardage. Okay. Kick it. Just kick it. Just take your 3 points. Give me my ball back.
And here comes the field goal attempt.
Please don't fake this. Or if you do, screw it up. Okay.
Surprised me. He made it look easy.
Okay.
He gets 3 points for
All right, guys. Let's get some points off this possession, please.
it. When you give up points,
Need to
you
widen
get
this
them back.
lead a little bit.
Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if they can make
Bonk.
it back.
Looking at you, Dante. Come on, Dante. Let's go, Dante. Run into the middle of the field. Sure.
And it's 1st and 10.
Okay, Ziggy. See some second half magic. Oh, geez.
Down here it comes.
Nice.
And knock it right
Boom.
Called for the 1st down.
Oh! Deadskin Jr. picking up the yardage.
And it's 1st and 10.
Go, Mosh! Go, buddy! Oh, no! Fumbled and recovered immediately by Deadskin Jr. Yes! Yes, go team. Nicely done. That's them wasting a dirty trick to try to screw me over.
And it's 1st and 10.
But I still move the chains. Yeah. Come on, Ziggy. You got this, bud. Ooh, nice easy one. Oh my goodness me, what a somersault. Sure. Somehow dove backwards mid-catch. I'll take it. Little red zone offense. Let's do this. Come on, baby. Come on, Mayhem. Touchdown. With the firework guns. Carvin saw my other world-class receiver. What's going on? Okay, don't be silly. Just, yeah, good stuff. Just kick it in there. Bonk. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And also, should be a real good kickoff here. Blast it.
Let's see if he can break one wide open.
Get him, get him, get him, get him. Nah, yeah. Good stuff. Okay. Gotta be relentless here, boys. Do not let them get closer. Oh, all the time in the world for Sven. Dang it. Oh. 10-yard game. But Sven's hurt. They didn't get it. It's 2nd and inches. Like these two lines are on top. Yeah, these two lines are on top of each other. Look at that. 2nd and inches. Okay, do something silly like bring the ball way back there, and lose a bunch of yards. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, I needed a little space between those lines. It was getting difficult to see.
3rd and 4.
Oh, that was quick. Oh, got him! Pulled him back to the line of scrimmage for nothing. They're gonna kick. Oh, punt. They're punting. Okay. All right, Dante, are you back there, bud? It's your whole point. It's your whole lot in life to be the best returner in the league, and immediately gets German suplexed. All right. All right. We're working on making you tougher. You got the speed and stuff down. We'll get you there. Go, go, go. Stop jumping. Go forward. You're not even at the line of scrimmage, ding dong. Okay, they're all down. Now just run. Still only got 6 yards. I mean, I should probably slide a better running play into the playbook then, so that is closer to the line of scrimmage before they pop that. Whoop. Nicely done, Dead Skin Jr. Skin Jr. and Saw. What a 1-2 punch at the receiving end. Come on, Ziggy, take your time. There it is. Air it out. Oh, Dead Skin Jr., don't worry about it, buddy. Just because your catching skill is literally the highest it could possibly be, don't feel bad about dropping the ball. It's only literally your job. A little butter on your skeleton fingers. Go, Mosh, go. Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
The 3rd quarter has ended, and we'll need a huge rally or a high death toll to make this one interesting.
Don't jinx it, buddy. Still a lot going on here. Okay, take your time, Ziggy. Now, go, go, go. Nicely done. Mosh. Nice catch. I don't even think his hands are that good. Nice work. Okay. 28 yards to go. Oh, 2 in a row for Mosh. That's a lot of confidence. I mean, sure. You got a handful. Not even, but you got about a handful. Maybe give him a break, though. Nice. Nice. Flicks him away with the tail. Oh, wow. You know what? Impressive D to stop that sure touchdown. Way to come from all the way across the field there.
First down and 6.
Kudos to you, but you're not stopping us. You are not stopping us. Go, Mosh, go, Mosh, go, go, go!
Maybe a yard.
Did they destroy the ref too? Okay.
Second down and 6.
Maybe a little hopper. Just a little float that pass in there real quick. There you go. There you go. Oh, wide open for the TD.
Except maybe self-doubt, but he seems to have worked through it.
Dead Skin Jr. Probably going to be your MVP. It's rude to stare at winners.
Don't try to get fancy here. Just put the ball down and kick it.
See, that one's just nonsensical to me. Not even a good dig at anybody. Bonk.
Straight through the uprights.
Okay. Played it safe, just kicking these points after the weekend of football I've seen. I'm happy to see 5-point after touchdowns in a row successfully kicked. I guess 6 if you want to count the one that the Steelheads did. Nicely placed. Now get them. Get them. Yeah, buddy. Good work. Oh, we've injured someone. Okay, just got to hold them for 5 more minutes. 5 minutes,
Signals for a hurry-up offense.
and we're in the conference finals.
There's no huddle. The offense calls plays at the line of scrimmage and plays real
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, man.
And Wildcats will give them
I mean, they did still get the new set of downs, but you made it an 11-yard game instead of what it would have been like a 14. That's pretty good. Oh, stopped him, stopped him.
catch.
Nice.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 1.
Yep, it's a real chunky 1 yard. It's almost 2. Oh, didn't matter.
Oh, that's a vicious hit. And the
I mean, they can march down the field and use up the clock all they want, but we'll eventually stop them. Just hold them to another field goal.
harder than that.
And we got this. Oh, dang it! Spoke too soon.
Grab on somehow and hold on
Spoke
for
too
the first
soon.
down.
Come on, D. I know I've been critical of you in the past. All we need you to do is hang out for 4 more minutes. Come on, D. Oh, nobody in the way of Mayhem's goner, huh? Nobody even looking. That must be an intelligence thing, to like look behind you. I gotta check their stats.
Good communication is important.
Oh, geez, oh, geez. Again, just watching the people in the middle of the field get these passes. Just leaving it wide open for them. Hey, Tyler, what's going on, buddy? That's right. It is Monday Night Mutant Football League. We are deep in the 4th quarter of our very first playoff game. Pretty healthy lead, I must say. Hang on. I mean, they just bid in another 7 points into it, but that's okay.
They're going for 2 points.
Yeah, I kind of chose the Monday night time slot for this on purpose. Thought it'd be fun. Kind of a bummer. Oh, they went for 2. That's interesting. I don't know why. But okay, they're trying to make things more interesting towards the last half of this quarter. It's actually penalized me 2 weeks out of the season so far because I think the Ravens are playing tonight and they had I think the first Monday Night Football game of the season. So I gotta watch that later after I stream, after we have spooky movie times in the Rad's Pad Discord. And then I guess I'll unwind with some football for myself. Okay, Dante. They got 8 points on that TD, but they are a long way from making this competitive. So let's just keep them away from the end zone for 3 minutes, and maybe we can get a little point skis for ourselves here. Hey, White Rabbit Object, nice to see ya. Perhaps. Oh, what a catch by Dead Skin Jr. He's away. I will check it out. There's a lot of sort of Grizzly-themed formations and stuff. It wouldn't surprise me if there is a monster mash. Probably a defensive play. Wouldn't surprise me, though. Oh! Again, they wasted turning that guy into a behemoth because it didn't end up affecting the play at all. The guy just straight up dropped the ball. He would have had the first down anyway, so it would have been okay. Oh, Mosh. Oh, Mosh. Lost a yard there. They might hold us to a field goal here.
3rd down and, well, good luck.
Okay, how we doing? Who's there? Is it still Ziggy? Still Ziggy. Looking good. Feeling good.
Interception.
Oh, interception. What's going on, Juice? Nice to see you, buddy. Ah, just in time to watch the ball get intercepted. Oh, that must have just been the, I thought it was their backup quarterback, but that must be just their captain that was trash talking us to start the half. All right, it would make sense that their captain would be on the defensive side of things. Dang! Well, that's unfortunate. They held us off the board there. They got 2 minutes, though, and 2 minutes only. I don't know that they can, there we go. That should help. Oh, they automatically also get to be beast mode, huh? That's fun. I guess just the active ball carrier. Oh, they're going to get this first down and then some. Please stop this man. Please stop Matt Defiler. There we go. All right. They can score 2 touchdowns and get 2 points, you know what I mean? Like 2-point conversions, and we're still okay. Okay, come on. That's literally, that's a trick. Like that shouldn't be allowed. Like you should get penalized for literally throwing it away just to have it explode and injure my team. All right, anyway, they wasted it down to do it, so that's on them. How is that not unnecessary roughness? I mean, I know it's Mutant Football League, but... Ah, dang it! Okay, they're going to try to control the clock now for sure. Yeah, here we go. Here go their timeouts now that they're on our side of the field. Oh, geez, oh, geez, oh, geez. Just got to hang in there. Oh. Oh no, I thought they were going to break through. I mean, it's bad enough that they got to catch it. Okay, 40 seconds left. They're going to eat up this last minute trying to get like 1 touchdown. So I'm okay. We built up a big enough lead. We should be okay. Second round of the playoffs coming up. By the way, for those just joining us, we won the last game of the regular season. Yeah, way to drop it. We had the last game of the regular season to play before we started the playoffs. We won that game in 14 seconds, not to brag. On the opening kickoff return, we somehow killed someone on their team. They had no one to replace them with and had to immediately forfeit the game. So that was pretty fun. And now here we are in the playoffs. Yeah, swatting that ball away. Okay. Oh, yeah. Trying to save a timeout for some reason.
That's the way to keep the chains moving.
Oh, first down. Now they got to call their last timeout because now they have a chance for it, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. They got 1 or 2 plays remaining. They, again, wasted all of their time to score once when they needed a lot more points than that. So we are A-okay, and we're headed to the conference finals. Yeah! Wham! And that's the game.
Throw up the W. Full Metal Mayhem wins.
And that's the game.
The home team wins an exciting but decisive game to head to the next round of the playoffs.
Wowzers.
Let's go down to the MVP.
Oh, yeah, Deadskin Jr. We couldn't have done it without me. Good for us. Yeah, let's get our menu music back up in a second here. Oh, bam!
We'll see you.
Today's final game stats are brought to you by the Micro Hard Corporation.
We had the ball less, but again, they wasted a lot of time on the clock. Play winner our first season, keep blowing us away in a good way, not the bad way. Like our last coach, we had a fiery temper to say the least, literally. Got a lot of experience. Let's assign that manually. We got $8 million. Nice. Okay, let's improve our team before we do anything else. I mean, it's literally all we can do before we start the next game. Okay. Ziggy Starburster, our starting QB. And to think, this all started when I wanted to rest them and started our backup, Mick Dagger. And apparently just that fact alone scared the other team so much that they forfeited. I'm just teasing. Okay, let's crank that. We're going deep into the playoffs here. Throwing range in general? Okay. There you go. Range and velocity. That should make them harder to intercept, I would hope. My receivers are already pretty well schooled in catching. Like, they literally have 100 catch stats, so hopefully that works out. Yeah, we're just going to do this for you. Boink, you can have one more. Just because. I think I can... Yeah, I was going to say. There's going to be other things I should be able to do here. Here, let's just put it all under range. There you go. Because they're still 68 overall. So their stuff doesn't cost quite as much. You, sir, Mach Splurgeson, you're getting closer and closer. By the end of the second season, or by midway through the second season, you're going to be like 100 overall. Okay, let's check all of your base stats, the asterisk ones, all the way up to hands. Hands, catching, break, tackle. So just these ones up here. You got it. Sounds good. Let's get them all up to 93. Boink, boink. There we go. Oof, 97 overall. Again, these are getting more and more important because we are deep in the playoffs. Holy moly, look at the XP. Man, racking up those touchdowns really helped both these guys. Okay, intelligence, you get a discount. Why wouldn't I do it? Let's do this and then spend for the other one, just cause. So I just wanted an even number of available experience. Leave me alone. My brain wants what it wants. Okay. Toughness is already at a 90. Breaking tackles. How much is that going to cost us? 3 apiece? Well, up you go then. Boink. All right. Hands. This is once you have it, right? Okay, so we're going to... There we go. Let's spend as much money as we can on you. Sure. Getskin Jr. as well. Good for you, buddy. Catching. Perfect. Intelligence. I mean, obviously... We'll max that out. Route running. Vertical jump and route running. Ba-boom! Deadskin Jr. now a legendary starter. Heck yeah. Oh, that means that they don't... It said something about them not really earning their own experience anymore, but you can just sort of... From my experience, our other legendary player is our burn returner, and they earn experience every time. Every time he does something, Dante Mall gets some sweet XP. Okay, so let's see if we can... Oh, all right. I already spent enough on players overall. Now everyone just has the experience that they earned. Okay, I'm okay with investing in our offense coming into these deeper playoff games too, so nothing wrong with that. We did a little defensive, we spent a little money on the defense and special teams last time, so. You there, Ozzy Kilborn, let me check your player goal. Yeah, I got a receiving touchdown. Good for you. Get a discount on hitting power, do you? That's fun. Okay, is that everybody so far? That's everybody so far. Let's check out our, whoops, sorry. Let's check out our guards here. Darius Kilbert. I mean, they must be doing something. Pass and run blocking. No problem. They already had a pretty high intelligence rating and stuff, so let's leave that as it is. Rave Bombardo. I guess that's Guy Lombardo. John Malbones. Let's get that up to 80. And then there we go. You had a great game for us. I remember you did something fantastical. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know it was good. So let's get that toughness up. Upgrading you to, yeah, higher salary cap and stuff like that overall as well. Special teams. Yeah, I know we definitely invested some cash into you last time. Yeah, after we kind of had 2 games in a row where I get to sort of spend and not worry about anything after that forfeit. Okay, so that's done. You didn't really have to do anything. And then see, they got 20.5 experience, even though it tells me that they shouldn't be earning any more experience. I don't know why, but... Okay, how are we doing on toughness? 75. How are we doing on intelligence? 80. Let's do more toughness. Put that up to 80 as well. Okay. I think that's probably all I can do for now. There's no way this is only going to cost 2.5, like anywhere. Yeah, so let's just leave that. Oop. There. And on to defense. Hang on, there we go. Tron Bonham. Okay. Just working on your good stats here. 80 and 80 already. Nice. Hitting power then. And pass deflection, sure. Injure breaker. Let's try and get these up to snuff. Okay. Overall 70. Point, 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 point. Sure. Every little bit helps. So, come here, Snarls. There. Every little bit helps. Nope, can't help you. Narlos Santana got a point. You know I'm gonna help him spend that. Thank you, Sick Viscous. Oh yeah, this is all this is about. This is the only way I can really affect the team is just making sure they have better stats. I already sort of set the playbook at the first, like the second week or so of the season. Just like picked stuff that I knew would sort of, general footballery that they'd be okay with. And we just sort of like let them run with it. Because I wasn't anticipating, and I was right to do so, I wasn't anticipating the AI of the like quote unquote coaching staff to be anything to write home about, so. Okay, that actually seems to take 1.5 already to jump, so they're not very good at hurdling, are the doggos. Okay. Packet trails. Let's just sort of... Sure, let's do that. Lizard King! Merp. Oh, your hitting power can't... Okay. Better at tackling overall. And then you just get a little bit of that. There you go. Almost done. Malice. There. And Stank Zapper. There you go. Is that everybody? That is everybody. Okay, we're backing up. We're taking a look at the Insane Cults. Again, I think we got them. Okay, what can they do? Bombs away, and then Chainsaw Massacre. That's where their running back just whips out, or whoever has the ball just whips out a chainsaw and can just start swinging. Okay, and then on the defense, they can warp speed at return, or somebody on their defensive side of things to stop me, and they can also electrocute my players. Okay, I'm just double checking these things, and then let's see. Our Colts defense is not only strong in the field, but they protect us from all the evils of the outside world. So this says they get a strong D, and again it says they're talking about their running back, a couple of running backs, or no, they're just talking about their running back. Oh wait, hang on. We know who the best receiver. There can be no other than the wide receivers will lead you to the promised land. So maybe a balanced offense overall. I just got to worry in general. Okay. Oh, let's take a look at ourselves here. 79 started at 50. Not too shabby. Look at that. Special teams 94. Offense 92. Defense 72. Yeah, we are slacking on the defense, but that's going to be my focus in season 2, especially with free agent signings and such. Okay. Let's take a look at the standings, which should be the playoff tree. Can you show me the playoff tree? How about schedule instead? There we go. That should do it instead. Okay, there we are. All right. On the other side of things, those are the Seattle Seahawks, and now, oh my gosh. They knocked off the Malice... Hang on. They knocked off the Malice Hellboys in the first round. What an upset. Let's take a look at the standings here. That would have been the Malice Hellboys. You can't quite see it because my big dumb face is in the way. But they finishes the season at 10-3, and they were ousted in the first round by the Micro Hard Mutilators, who limped into the playoffs at 8-6. Holy moly. What an upset that was. Hang on. Let's check the schedule one more time here. So, huge upset in the first round. In fact, I was the only favorite that won their game. Everyone else, I mean, the 2 and 3 is essentially a toss-up, but So the Micro Hard Mutilators and the Deadlanta Vultures, I believe. And on the other side of things, we are the Full Metal Mayhem, and they are the Insane Cults. Cults. Be sure to enunciate that so I don't say other words with very similar letters. The Insane Colts. Okay, let us play. Oh, let me kill the menu music as we play. Boink! Conference Championship. We win this one and we're in the Mayhem Bowl in our first ever season. Just throwing that out there. We had 3 to get there. We might be able to do it, depending how this one shakes out. Also, depending how this one shakes out, this might be the last game of the stream, so this will be fun. I'm just doing the playoffs today. For better or for worse. Okay. Boink. Back here. And blam! Let's get down to the field.
Stairway to Heaven Arena never gets old.
Oh yeah, we got home field advantage again. We should have it for the remainder of the playoffs too, which is good because as far as field hazards go, ours are pretty tame, and some of the other fields are just infuriating with the stuff they have there. Sandworms and whatnot. I wish there was again like an arena editor where I could choose or upgrade or something. Like I wish that was part of the Dynasty mode, or like if it could have me place them. Don't get overconfident, Dead Skid Jr. That's it. Oh, we finally have our second like legendary player too. Scarius Innards or Scarius. Either way. Talk to me when you're in focus. All right, since we're at home, we are once again in black and red. The opposition is in white with blue trim. They are kicking off to our Dante Mall. Here we go. We get the ball first. Come on, Dante! Come on, Dante! Way to fight for those yards. Not too shabby.
And the winner of this one is going to the Mayhem Bowl.
That's right. Winner of this one is in the Mayhem Bowl. That is our overall season goal, overall career mode, dynasty mode, whatever goal. Oh, they got the ball back. Now they're going to get a touchdown. Rocky Simpson. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Come on. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, they got him. I thought they were going to drive him into the end zone. Rocky Simpson. They had to use a dirty trick to do it. Injured a bunch of people on their, they injured a couple on their side. How about my side? Everybody's good. Okay, so they popped a dirty trick immediately to get the ball back. Or to get the ball, excuse me, on the opening possession. They're going to punch it in easily. And we are behind the 8 ball in the conference championships right away. Okay. Wait. Oh, he's the best in the league. Gnarlathon Slayer. Yeah, I remember about him. I remember him. I think we fought these guys in the regular season and lost. Okay, again, another raucous crowd. Raucous and Rolus. Shake, shake, shake it off, everybody. We're going to get the ball back. I trust in Dante. That guy looks way too close to the pit that he's standing next to, but it looks like he clipped out of it, so we're okay. Come on, Dante. Need a decent return here. They already had to use a dirty trick to get the ball back, so they don't have that available to them. All right, shake it off. Let's get right back on the board. Or let's get on the board. Right back into this. Even things out. Nothing too fancy. You got this, Ziggy. Okay, halfway there.
Second down and 5.
And, oh my gosh, heavy traffic. Yikes, batted away. Oh dear. Ramthony Stalker. Sure. I'm assuming like Anthony Walker.
Third down and 5.
Just based on what that fake name is. Okay, come on, Ziggy. Oh, off to Mosh again. Eee, dang. Please go for it, by the way. Please go for it. It's early in the game. Thank you. That's what we want out of our playoff football here. Come on, Ziggy. Come on, Ziggy. Come on, Ziggy. Yeah, Carvin. Yeah, get that first down. Gotta go for it. It's the playoffs, y'all. Winner goes to the Mayhem Bowl.
But crazy works in the MFL sometimes. Other times, it just comes back with a shotgun.
Oh, heavy traffic again, but he got it.
My friends, was an all-pro MFL hit.
Ho, 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 ho. That's our legendary Deadskin Jr.
And it's first and
It's nice to have a nice star player on the offense, too. Mosh is going to get there soon, I think early next season, but so far so good with Deadskin Jr.
And that'll be 2nd and 8 to go.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, snags it! Snags it! We got 3 yards to punch it in. Tie game incoming. Lots of clock to work with. We got this. Fresh set of downs and 3 yards to go. Oh, dang. Stop him at the line. I mean, he did get a little bit, but punched him back to the line.
2nd and 3.
Come on, guys. Oh, Z, you could have just walked it in there. Whatever, I'll take it. All right, Deadskin Jr., the easy 3-yard catch. Okay. Don't go for 2. Yes, yes. Just kick it. It's early in the game, as we said. Okay. I'm assuming you can't fake a point after touchdown and still throw a 2-point whatever the crap. Or you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that's probably a legal formation or something. You have to declare your intentions. Otherwise, you know, it's not a fair, or it's an unfair advantage against the other team and their the defensive players. They can line up against you. That's all assumptions on my part. All right, Tiki Toons. Get them! Get them! Yeah. Gnarlathan Slayer. That's the one we have to stop. The one with the star over his head, that werewolf there in the white and blue. Yahomie Brisket. That's a fun name. Oh, thank you for dropping that. Thank you so much for dropping that. I was hoping my guys would jump for it, and they didn't. So thank you for dropping that straight up. Come on, big stop, big stop, big stop coming. Didn't stop him at all. There it is. Still move the chains.
And it's 1st and 10.
Okay. Oh, this also means they get the ball first in the second half, too. Because they screwed us out of the first possession there. Dang. Yahomie Brisket. Sacked. Thank you, Dimebag. I'm not going to listen to the trash talk, because, again, it's out of focus. I want you to focus on playing the game. It's too late in the season to worry about looking good on TV. I just want wins. Oh, don't you dare! Oh! Oh, he's out of here! Get him! Oh, thank goodness. But heck of a cat. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Okay, so we bribed the ref for this one. I feel like maybe we get 1 per game. So fair enough. Now they're going to be like 2nd and 36, maybe? Yep. Okay. There's the ref slaughter penalty. That's all due to us bribing the ref as a dirty tactic. Again, I don't agree with this stuff. I would rather just be goofy, mutant-themed, but mostly just sporty football. Okay. Don't jinx it. Stranger things have happened. All right. That's a significant advance. It's another 11-yard catch for Gnarlington. Or Gnarlathon? Gnarlathon. Uh-oh. See, there's his chainsaw. Yeah, I remember him. He can legit destroy my players this way. Like, what am I supposed to do? Legit, what am I supposed to do against a guy wielding a chainsaw his entire run? Oh, no, he doesn't get his whole run. Just most of it. And now he's going to kill some of my players because of it. And then talk his trash. Oh, okay. Everyone survived. I could have sworn some of them were literally dismembered, but fair enough. They've had the ball too much. We got to stop this drive. Please, please, please. Ah, dang it. Man, this Slayer guy. I should trade for him next season.
And it's 1st and 10.
They're getting closer and closer. Please, please, please. Turn around. Get that ball. Oh, dang it. Oh, I thought they were in the end zone. Just delaying the inevitable, but not bad. Okay. Interception in the end zone. Stranger things have happened. Or they can fumble it or something. Just walk it in, you homie. Yeah, there's the touchdown. There it is. If neither team is able to stop the other and we just trade points back and forth, because they scored first, they have that advantage. We'll see, though. A lot of clock work to be done throughout the rest of this game. All right. Down a touchdown once again, but we're about to get the ball back. Also, field goals in this game from 30 to 40 yards are 3 points, from 40 to 50 yards are 4 points, and from 50 yards and beyond are 5 points. So that can also play a factor. I have a really good kicking squad, but perhaps they don't have quite the distance yet. And again, the best returner in the game. Legendary status. Can't wait to get some stars on the D. Oh, oh, oh. What? Intercepted? Uh-oh. Might be tougher to get to this championship game than I thought. Intercepted? That's no good. Yeah, now we got to pop a dirty trick just to try to get some yardage back here. Get him. Get that man. He shook it off after he kited my entire defense. He's going to get a touchdown. Oh, good. Yikes. He wanted the drugs. He requested them. They meant nothing to him. He is definitely the star of their offense. Yeah, now that my defense is all confused, they can start trying other targets here and there. Keep us off our game. Man, these Colts, I tell you, we're in trouble. Okay, big stop here. Big stop. Please hold them to a field goal. We can do this still. Just come on. No, they're going straight in. Oh, good. Oh, good. Please just kick it. Just kick it. Okay. Now block this field goal. Somehow, some way. All right, they played it safe. Okay, didn't like that interception. That sucked. Hopefully there's a real inspiring speech in the locker room at halftime. It'd be cool if we could get a touchdown here and go into the half 17-14. I'd be real cool with that. Oh, Dante Mall! What's going on? What a run. Good work. Hell of a return. Okay, real good field positioning to start with. We can do this, guys. 44 yards. There. Come on. Come on. Get some help. Get past him. Go, go, go. No one's in your way. Okay, somebody's in your way, but keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. First down. That's all I wanted. Thanks so much, buddy.
And so that's the 2-minute warning.
That takes us to the 2. Okay. Gonna have to start using the clock a little bit here, fellas. Here we go, Ziggy. Take a dead skin. Hurry up! Oh my gosh. Oh, Carvin Saw on the other side. I'll take it. I will take it. Are they gonna call a timeout here? Good work, good work. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is a lot of time to give them the ball. Like, they're gonna have a lot of time on the clock to have the ball as well if we punch this in quickly. Good old Mosh might make that hard for us though by getting like 2 yards at a time, 1 yard at a time. Fair enough.
The quarterback is controlling the clock like the clock is into it. I know I am.
Yep. Okay, there we go.
Second down and 9.
Oh, nicely. Oh, dang. We're going to burn the last time out now, too. Please don't. You got lots of time. Good. Thank you for not burning the last time out. I was going to say, like, save it for the next possession. Touchdown. Yes. Yes. Okay. Keeping it competitive at half. Thank you, Carbon. I don't need to hear from you, but thank you very much. Yep, don't get fancy. Just kick it over. And again, they got like a full minute here. That's a lot of time. A little nervous. Let's just get to the half without any more points being scored. I mean, I'll take some, but certainly no more for the Colts. Let's just shut them down, let them make a lot of short yardage runs, and just waste that clock. They're about to call timeout here. Boom. No. Oh, I guess the first play of the possession, they don't have to worry about it. Just threw it away, didn't even hurt anybody. 15-yard cowardice penalty. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't do anything with that. So, does that count as a bribe? Are they going to retaliate against the ref? Because again, I didn't do it. Okay, they're just going to play. That was huge. That was them with some poor play calling. That was massive. Okay. Still not using any of their timeouts. It's like because they're in the lead. It's got to be, right? That's so silly. That's weird. Okay. Oh, and their starting quarterback gets injured, but right before half, so they should be fine.
It's a close battle as the quarter ends.
Okay, again, they just ate the rest of the clock. Now they're going to get the ball back, which is the problem. They get the first chance to get points in the second half as well. Pretty tight game. See how the second half goes. Winner goes to the Mayhem Bowl. Okay, okay, Deadskin. Okay, Bustin' Houston.
And there he goes. The teams are lined up for the kickoff.
All right, I need a real good kick here. Blam! Like if you kick it into a fire pit, it would be great. Or next to it. Crazy shoulder pads on this guy. Nicely done. Okay. Fresh half, which means whole new set of dirty tricks. Case in point, one gets popped immediately. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Please, please, please. Nope, shrugs it off because he's an all-star. Shrugs it off because he's an all-star. Shrugs it off because he's an all-star. My guys, by the way, can't do any of this and have the same numerical values that would have stats like this guy would. Anywho. Okay, held them to 6 yards. I guess that's good. Cost us a dirty trick. Gnarlathon Slayer. We gotta contain them. That's all they can do. That's their best player on their offense. Gotta stop them. Nice, nice, nice. That's more like it. That's more like it. Good stuff.
Second down and 9.
I bet you they get like an experience point for tackle, stuff like that. Oh, nice pressure. Please don't catch this. Oh, Oh, interception! Lizard King! Awesome! Okay, that's exactly what we needed. Something like that. Thank you, Lizard King. Okay, yeah, math jokes. Take that. All right, Ziggy. A lot of field to play with, but you can do this, bud. Sure. Good start. Halfway to a... more than halfway to a first down. Feeling good. Everybody feeling good? Shake it out. Take a lot of time with this. Pace yourselves, guys. All right, move those chains. You got the Ziggy. Rolls out and picked. Oh, we're gonna bribe the ref and nullify. Yeah, we're gonna nullify it. We bribed the ref. Dirty trick. Mo money. Ah, I see. Mo money. 10-yard penalty. Now they're gonna attack the ref. Yeah, they're going to get another penalty. That's going to get us a fresh set of downs. So 14 yards from where we are. Should be first and 10. Or, 15 yards. Yeah, 15 yards from where we are should be first and 10. Got 14 yards closer. There we are. First and 8. First and goal on the 8. Oh, please. Yeah! Immediately into the end zone. Okay. Now we need some defensive stops here. Need a little something. Now that we got the lead. Man, I wish they'd stop the same audio clip with their point after touchdowns. I don't want to hear it every time. Or every other time. Okay, here we go. Boom! Miss it. Man, I wish they would drop them or miss them or they would kick somewhere they weren't standing. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. Big stop coming up. Big stop. No points for you. Going 3 and out. Oh, dang it, this guy. My word.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 1.
Stop them or at least slow them down. A lot of clock left is all I'm saying. Oh, you homie. Get you homie. Oh, dang it. Oh, leveled you homie.
And this guy runs angry and runs hard.
Dang. Wrong side of the logo, fellas. Come on now. Get him. Yeah, that's more like it. Now we're back on the proper side of the logo. Thank you, Dimebag. Big sack. Okay, don't need the trash talk. It just distracts from the playoff atmosphere. Come on, big stop here. Big stop. Yeah, get him, pile on. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to say maybe 3 yards, but a tough 3
My
yards.
word. Everybody on my defensive side had to take a couple cracks at that guy.
3rd down and long.
Okay. Come on, you can do it. Get that. Get them. Get them. Oh, stop. Why did you stop running?
Oh, good run. He nearly broke it open, Bricks.
Maybe they have like short-term sprinting or something. Okay. Are they going for it or the punting? They punted. They tried to do it short. Oh, Lizard King! I would have given it to Dante, but that's okay. Lizard King got there first. Okay, so they tried to do that to give themselves pretty decent backfield positioning should this go awry for me. But got a full quarter. Ooh, my word. A lot of traffic there, but Deadskin Jr. pulling it down. We'll just let the, oh, maybe one more. I was going to say we're going to let the clock expire on the quarter, but now it is. There we go. He's fine. 7 minutes away from the Mayhem Bowl, from the overall Dynasty Mode goal. I don't want to jinx it. It's a lot of time. Anything could happen. I'm super pleased with our results so far, and we're just going to get better. As I said, or have been saying, going to be working on strengthening the defense in the offseason / free agency pool / trading, etc., and then continuing to develop our offense at the same time. The more people that earn experience, the more I can distribute everybody experience and stuff like that. So. Oh, come on! They're not gonna. Oh, it's got to be like 4th and inches. Please go for it. Oh, they are going for it. Okay. 4th and inches. Are they gonna pop beast mode? Please, 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 go, 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 go! Come on, Mosh! Come on, Mosh! Come on, Mosh! Yes! First down and then some. Yeah, go Mosh! Go Mosh! Go! Go, 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 go! Yeah! Oh, baby! Hey, MFL Dracon, yeah. I'm only exclusively playing Dynasty Mode in observation because I'm terrible at playing football video games. So yeah, loving the new camera additions. Some of them are a little wonky, like when my team kicks a field goal, it gives you this angle, but wherever they are on the field. So like if I'm at midfield, I would just see like a top-down version of midfield and wouldn't get to follow the kick. But most of them look good. Yeah, I really like the new camera angles. Feels a lot more broadcast. All right. Oh, baby. Turned it into a 2-score game. Excellent kick there. Feel really good about this 4th quarter. Need another big stop. Get him! We are 5 minutes and 19 seconds away from the Mayhem Bowl. Oh, we got to stop Marlathan. Yes. Yes. Big stop. Big stop coming. Big stop coming. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, you got to get your homie. Oh, dang. A lot of traffic, but couldn't stop him. I feel like I have to keep, again, increasing their intelligence thing so they know when to turn around and look behind them and stuff. Okay. I don't know if that's true, but makes sense in my head canon. Plus, I like increasing numbers. Okay, that's not Viscous and Dime Bag. My best corners. Just wasting it down, trying to hurt my team. Nasty. I guess that's also technically a dirty trick as well. So, good of them to have to pop it. Oh, almost intercepted. I appreciate that effort. I appreciate that effort. Okay, huge 3rd down here. Huge 3rd down. This could be huge for the momentum of this whole quarter. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, he dropped it! Yes! Oh boy, are they gonna go for it? It's on the 45. They might try to kick a field goal. Oh, they're going for it. Like straight up. Oh, he's got the chainsaw. He'll get it. There's no way I can stop him if he can just cut my people apart. Yeah. Never mind. He might as well. He's just gonna get it. He's gonna get a touchdown. Like I can't even stop this dude with the chainsaw. Okay. They do wait for these dirty tricks for the opportune moments. Oh, this one's gonna be closer than I like. The only thing I'm disappointed with the update in is, as I keep saying, is unfortunately they didn't fix this camera and it is still out of focus when they do their close-ups. which is unfortunate because it happens a lot, and it's usually the reason I skip the trash talk is that I don't want to look at the fuzzy guy. It physically hurts my ears, my eyeballs. My eyeballs. Stopped him. Grief Moon stopping the 2-point conversion. Okay, and we get the ball back. 3.5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. We're up by 5. Oh boy. Come on, Dante. Return of your life. Shrugs off a dude. Shrugs off another one, but that's about it. But that's okay. About the 40. Not too shabby. Let's get on the other side of that logo. Take your time, Ziggy. Take your time, Ziggy. Oh, what is this? Oh, Mosh out of nowhere. Oh, baby. Oh, good. He didn't get slammed into the pit. That's good. I was worried about him there for a second. Okay, so they dinged Ziggy, but that's okay. Mick Dagger's going to come in. We got a decent backup. They're not great, but they're okay. They're good at short range. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. They just got the lead. Oh, he stopped him. Stopped him at the 2. Yeah, but no, they're going to waste the rest of the clock and go ahead. Oh, no. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. This is the worst time for them to get the ball at the 2-yard line. I would have rather they got the touchdown, because then I would have had 2 full minutes. Oh, geez. Okay. They're going to go for 2, aren't they? Just to try to make... It's not going to make a difference. No, they're going to go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point lead. Right? Yeah, they got to. Okay, so 40-plus yard field goal, and I can still win this. Field goal from 40 yards, and I can still win this, and I have the best special teams in the league. But the problem is, I'm not in charge of calling any of the plays. I'm just up here in the owner's box, looking down at my squad, hoping for the best. Okay, this is monumental. The season comes down to this possession, I would think. 2 minutes on the clock. Fourth quarter, conference championship. Winner goes to the Mayhem Bowl. In our first season as active GM, Dante Mall. Dante Mall! Holy moly! What field position? Thank you, Dante! Killing an extra 40 seconds, but still, 28 yards to go. Okay, I think they've popped most of, if not all of their dirty tactics. Never mind, they had one left. But they wasted it on a quick run, so I think we're okay. We're too close. Oh no, we're too close. So if we get a field goal, we only tie it. Oh, jeez. Boom! Carbon saw! Okay, lots of time. Hopefully we can punch this in and have them only have enough time to do like one play after they get the kick. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 55 seconds. Come on, everybody. Come on, we can do it. Go, Mosh. Go, Mosh. Okay, you got 5. You got 5. Last time out. Okay, this is it. Second and goal from the 5. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh, Mosh! Only got a yard. Oh, no. Oh, starting QB injured. We don't have any timeouts. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh my gosh, hurry up. Come on, Mick! Mick! Oh God, please! Yes! 20 seconds. Okay. Oh, we gotta, I don't know, the guy that returns it, we gotta keep them up. to try to drain some time off the clock. But, oh, I don't even know. It starts when we kick it away, I think. Oh, boy.
Straight through the uprights.
21 seconds. 4-point lead. If they kick a 50-yard field goal, they win. We have to stop them entirely. Oh, boy. It all comes down to this. Make them waste time. Make them waste time. Make them waste time. Yes, they're not in field goal range. Not even the 50-yard plus. There's no way they can hit it. They got like 2 plays tops. Even with the hurry-up offense. This could be it. Oh, get it, get it, get that ball, get that ball. Intercepted! We're going to the Mayhem Bowl! Intercepted, last play of the game! And we're going to the championship! That was amazing! Holy moly, our first season. They gave us 3 to do it. And we're going to the Mayhem Bowl.
The home team is victorious and headed for the Mayhem Bowl.
Yeah!
I'm excited to follow them there.
I'm staying home and watching on TV, Grim. I don't like big crowds.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Actually, you're under
Thank you very
contract
much,
to work
Deadskin
that, Briggs.
Jr., once again MVP.
Sunday was brought to you by Evil SN
Holy
and the
moly.
Mutant Football.
Today's game was
Hang on,
brought
let's
to you
get
by
the
Exxon Oil Corporation.
menu music
we
on.
drill it, spill it, and kill it, so you...
There we go. 1 year and 1 trip to the Mayhem Bowl, Coach. Recent kind of wizard, because just so you know, these aren't strictly outlawed, just as long as you make a yearly tribute to the commish. But hey, your secret's safe with me. I didn't cheat this at all. We earned our way. We, as a group, everybody, we earned our way to the Mayhem Bowl. Okay, let's do these upgrades. And then we're going to do the championship game for our first season as an owner in the Mutant Football League. Holy moly, we made it. They might just let us keep our jobs. Okay, Ziggy Starburster. How many? Wowzers, 9 points per intelligent boost. So I'm going to exclusively boost those by spending money on them. Okay, so short accuracy, deep accuracy, speed's getting good. Throwing velocity, how are these doing? These are only 3? Okay, let's get that up then. To at least 95. Can I do a little bit with this? Accuracy, okay. Okay, get that up to 87. And then, what did I say, intelligence? Yeah, because I can only do like 2, which is fine. Everything else is too expensive. So McDagger, let's just work on your stuff here. There you go. Okay, Z, you can leave that 1. Oh, nobody got deaded either, so I don't have to resurrect anybody. Mosh! You're doing great for us, buddy. I think these are the 3 stats you need to be working on. Okay, breaking tackle. Welcome to perfection in tackle breaking. And that should be it for now. That should be it for now. So that'll hopefully... Let me check their intelligence. Yeah, it's already at 100. That should hopefully help them get a couple extra yards here and there as we gear up for the Championship Bowl. Grimy, thank you very much. Or Grimmy, excuse me. Grimmy Zendrix, thank you very much for your contributions. Here are our 2 main ones, though. It says that once you get them to overall 100, they stop earning experience, but here they are with 41 experience I can spend on them. Okay. So, how much is that? 3? Only 3? Okay, so let me do toughness to 95. And then, what do we got here? Okay, these are also 3. Get that up to 80 at the very least. And then hands. Get up to 75. Okay, we're going to spend a little more on this guy. Tackle breaking. There we go. Okay, so Deadskin Jr. Just some auxiliary, like some ancillary, I should say, stats that need working on. Okay, overall, you get a discount here? Not really. Boink, get those up to 90. What else can I do for you? Tackle breaking? Sure, spend the rest of it on that. Okay. I guess I don't really run plays that use these unless they just sort of chill on the O-line and don't do much. I don't think, maybe I just don't run plays that need them. Okay. Gar's Blood. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Merp. Sure, there you go. Okay. Ba-boom! Welcome to an upper echelon. There you go, you're also smarter. And you are apparently our top skis in this field. Darkest Kilbert. Again, I don't really hear from you at all, but I assume that just means you're doing your job right. Like it's just happening. And I don't need to worry about it. There we go. Now they're an all-star player for us too. Hey, another star! Finally a star on the defense. Yay! Oh wait, still on the offense. Never mind. Special teams. Just working on your onside. Yeah, you don't do punting. We have a punter for that, so just working on your onside. Boing, 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 boing. There. I've spent on everybody I can this week. Yep, punter, don't really use them. And then Dante Mall, our returner. Okay, what else are we working on? Okay, definitely working on intelligence. Cranked. Can't spend any more than that. That's fine. Still 100 overall for being the best in their categories. Like the ones that actually are specific to their job. There we go. Injure breaker. Sure. Oops. Grief Moon with that big goal line stop. Yeah, sure. Good enough there. Forcers, what's up, Snarls? Okay. Eric, I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't think I can spend just one on you. Sick Viscous. Better blitzing. Much smarter. Dime bag. Only 2, huh? So let's put that to 80. Also 2. What do I get on discount? Maybe that? Alright, let's leave the rest. Alright. Next position. Through a lynch knot. There we go. And Lizard King came up huge for us again. That's what I mean. I have no intention. Oh, okay. Hitting power. Wow, hitting power really takes it out of them. Meanwhile, intelligence does not. Very interesting. Okay, there. Indoor safeties, Malice Stupor. Sure, they're overall 70 now. Welcome! Good for you. I wasn't even thinking you were getting that many plays under your belt. And here you are, overall 70. Good stuff. Okay, I think that's everybody, so let me just double check. Oh, let me back up here actually. Go to management, go to our roster. I just want to double check our depth chart. Whoa, Ziggy Starburst overall in the 90s now. Good stuff. Okay, that's all good. 98 for you. 196. 98, 196 for our receivers and running, our main running back. That's pretty great. Okay, everybody's in order as they needs to be. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-bee, ba-ba-da-boo. Yup. Okay. Everything is as it should be. Backing up. And, oh my gosh, let's take a look at our schedule for the playoffs. The Deadlanta Vultures defeated the Micro Hard Mutilators for their trip to the Mayhem Bowl. Let's take a look at their season standings. They finished 8-5. We finished 9-4, but it could have easily been 8-5 as well. We won the last game by default, essentially, by forfeit. So, very interesting. So competitive, to say the least. This should and could go either way. But in terms of overall standing, let's take a look at the scouting report here. Okay. Oh, they have the sticky ball on defense. That's terrible. That's where they can make the ball stick to my quarterback's hand or my kicker's foot. They also have the thunderclap, which is similar to what we have. The bombs away, which I think is the one that they throw and it just explodes and it hurts people rather than anything else. And then Roid Rage, looks like, just from the graphic, it looks like something where they can attack us thoroughly, but we have them bested in every category. Hang on. Yeah. Here's us on the next thing down. We have them on every category. 94 offense, 72 defense, 94 special teams, 75, 65, 62. It's the battle of the black and red. I think we're at home, so they will be in black and red. They will be in white and red. Okay, so let's just take a look at our Season 1 objectives was to build the team into contenders. So please try to finish between 3 to 8 wins and $5 million. We actually exceeded that by getting 9 wins. So I don't know if they're going to penalize us by saying that we actually won too much. But it doesn't really matter because the overall goal of having this control of this team for 3 seasons is to make it to the Mayhem Bowl. And guess what? We're in the Mayhem Bowl. And we're going to... Now, do I need to change anything about our playbook? No. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Actually, that one running play... Hang on. What the crap? Too many playbooks created. What have I just done? Oh, I just hit a bunch of dumb numbers and was creating stuff. Oh, left trigger makes things. No, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. I would like to be using the playbook of the Full Metal Mayhem, please. Thank you. Okay, so I want right trigger for offense and defense. Again, Full Metal Mayhem, please. Thank you. Okay, so offense, formations, plays. That's all I wanted. It's one of the... Oh, no, that's in defense. Offense. Okay, now in plays. Okay, now bumpers to go between and between. Where's the one where they stay way back and it's a running play? It's got to be a different formation, right? The one where he is like way, way, way back. I can't tell. They don't really have them dropping back in these diagrams. I also don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I'll say. All right. I don't really know what I'm doing in terms of coaching a football squad anyway, so I was happy to have completed the selection of the plays and stuff in the first place. Okay. We're in observer mode. We've made it to the Mayhem Bowl. Either way, this season is a roaring success, and I'm just going to sort of kick back and see what we can do with 4 quarters of MFL football action coming your way. Let me just kill the menu music. Oh! We are not on home field advantage. It is much like the NFL where it's just somewhere. So we're in Cineropolis, Foreskin, Minnesota. Yuck. This is the home of the purple mutant eaters. So we got a lot of hazards to deal with. Oh my. Again, we're in the black and red, they're in the white and red. This is it. The Mayhem Bowl. We've done it. Okay, I don't need that kind of pressure, Jetskin Jr. Meanwhile, Helvin Ripley has something to say to his squad. Okay. They get possession first. We get the ball in the second half. Juice Hellion. Get him. Boom. Yeah, technically they want to call us the rookie squad. That's fine. Immediately hurt one of their players. Can't wait to get a star on defense. Ooh, they got 3 stars on offense. Oh, immediately dirty tricking. They still managed to make the pass. Bit of a waste on that dirty trick, but whatever. Big game jitters, let's call it. Oh my gosh, follows it up with a huge tackle for a loss.
3rd down and the punter is warming up.
A lot of time for Ratty Ice here. Oh, and still no yards gained. More lost. Okay. What are they going to do here? Just a quick punt. No problem. Okay, Dante.
He's got the ball now and is going
I saw a couple of stars. Oh, on their team, never mind. I was like, oh, I see a couple of stars. Maybe on our squad to help us out. Nope, on their side. We're getting there, don't worry. Like I said, we'll be overhauling the defense next season.
And it's 1st and 10.
Maybe as defending champs. Who knows? Oh, Mosh.
Maybe 4 on that play.
Okay. Again. Oh no, QB injured early. Must have been knocked back into a hazard. That's gonna suck. Okay, Mick. You're a solid backup for us. Are they gonna pop the other running back? Yep, beast mode. Very early. I don't know if I agree with this strategy from my team here. Popping their dirty tricks early. Go, 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 go. I mean, he got that first down. Move those chains.
And it's 1st and 10.
Come on, Mick. You got this, bud. Easy does it.
Oh, man, I love this dirty trick.
Oh, another dirty trick.
Rocket. He creates a
Into Deadskin Jr. I'll take it, though, because we are within striking distance of the end zone now. Oh, they're going to take it back. They bribed the ref. That's okay. So we're going to lose at least 25 yards here and try again. I've learned to accept that.
And this is a 1st and long. And they've had enough. The offense jumps on sides and attacks the ref.
Nothing I can do about that either. Okay. Again, these close-ups are fuzzy. Drives me nuts. 1st and 35. I mean, we got a fresh set of downs somehow. Come on, Ziggy. Oh, Ziggy's back. Oh, Deadskin Jr. All-star player. Can't be dropping balls in the Mayhem Bowl. No ball dropping in the bowl. Nice to have 2 all-star players on the offensive line, though. Desperately needed that. No, not even close. Ziggy's out again. I have some rough customers on their defensive line here if they're roughing up my QB. Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick. Ooh, what a toss. Oh, first down, Deadskin Jr. And then the guy missed the, he was standing in the middle of the spikes at least. Deadskin Jr. Good work. Moving those chains. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, Mosh. At least get to the... Dang. I was going to say at least get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing doing on that. Dang.
2nd down and more than the QB would like.
Oh.
Functioning brain cells before that hit. They're gone now. He could have had the
Okay,
IQ
3rd and 4.
after that hit.
Again.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 at the 10, huh? Yikes. Oh, touchdown. Full Metal Mayhem up 6-0. 6-0. In the Mayhem Bowl. Okay, now don't get silly. It's still real early here. Took most of the quarter to get here. So just kick it. Take that 7th point. Here we go. I can't wait to see more and more stars over top of my players.
It's good.
Woo!
The home team is feeling confident as they get the kick
Okay,
off into the air.
best special teams in the league. Go get them.
It certainly does, Bricks. It certainly does. High five.
Somebody stop Juice. Get Juice. Get it. Get that Hellion. Yeah.
And it's 1st and 10.
Okay, they're going to eat up the rest of the clock. The first quarter easily, I would think.
He was starting to go
Oof.
somewhere, but he gets stomped after
Their
3.
first positive yardage. Overall, I think they're still in the negative.
They're not as little as you think.
Gratty Ice. Oh, dang. Bounced off. Evil Hayato getting the new first down. Dang it. Yeah, you tell him, Dimebag.
Threatened to throw him a real bomb if he dropped one again. You know, good communication is important.
Oh, right at the line, right at the line. Oh, fumbles. Oh, they got it back. They got it back. Dang. That was also another dirty trick of ours for the Lightning, so I think we're out of dirty tricks. At least the offensive side is. Oh, wait, no. Defensive side is out of dirty tricks. Intercepted by Dimebag! Oh my gosh, we got the ball back. Thank you, Dimebag. Ooh, guide dog jokes coming from a werewolf.
And it's 1st and 10.
Got a little extra zing on him. Okay, Ziggy, you got this, bud. Oh, off to Mosh.
And he sinks him to the ground with an extra
Halfway to the new set of downs. Oh, Ziggy's out again. Having a rough first half. Yikes. They are laying into our starting QB here. Be lucky if they don't die before the second half. Oh, nice catch by Calvin. New set of downs. The hazard. Get out of the way of the hazard, please. Okay.
And it's 1st and 10.
Oh, dear. Oh, it'd be cool if it destroyed their entire defense. Oh. Oh, new set of downs. Take your time. It's going to be second quarter soon. That's all right. Let it expire. Perfect. End of the first. 3 quarters of play to go.
The end of the first quarter, and it's still anyone's game.
Jam-packed arena here for the Mayhem Bowl. That's nice to see. Sellout crowd. Couldn't be happier with my squad. Come on, Mick. Oh.
They're taking what the defense has given them. That's a 4-yard gain on the reception.
Less than a wipe with a headache.
2nd down and 6.
We Mick again? Yeah, I think we gotta do a lot of resting of poor Ziggy. I don't know what hurt him in the first place, but it must have done a real number on him because he keeps coming back for like a couple plays and then like, no, I can't. Oh, here he is. Okay. Ziggy in at 3rd and 5. Oh! Moving the chains thanks to Carvin Saw. He seems okay. Yeah. Back up to full strength. Like his health bar was full when he caught it there. Let's see if he does it again. Yeah, full health bar. Take your time, Ziggy. Hit that end zone. Touchdown! Mayhem! Dead Skin Jr. If you get any sixes, I'm going to end up in another Drake song. Ooh, topical. Not really topical, but you know, fairly recent pop culture reference. Yeah, just kick that extra point. 14-0 in the Mayhem Bowl for the good guys.
The teams are lined up for the
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Looks like he'll be able to run this one back if he's not terrified for his life.
Get him, get him. Get that juice hellion. Get him, get that little hellion. Here it comes. Oh, shrugged off the first one, but not the second. Oh, crushed. Stuffed for a 4-yard loss.
2nd down and a very long.
Okay, we're demoralizing them. Oh dear, oh dear.
First down.
Oh, Julio Bones.
And watch his confidence take off. He is deadly in the open field, Bricks.
Okay, they didn't make it to the Mayhem Bowl for no reason, so I'm expecting a tough 3 quarters of play here. Anything can happen, especially with all the dirty tricks and whatnot. So far, so good, though, I gotta say. They got a real weak running game that they keep going back to.
Down and long.
I don't mean to jinx it. I don't want it to get better.
Ooh, hope he's got a good
Got him.
Third down and the punter
Watch out for that. Whatever that. I guess it doesn't activate until the play starts. when you have to line up on a hazard. Oh, geez, get that ball.
Oh, that's a vicious hit, and the crowd loves it.
Stopped them immediately, so they did not get it. They got to go for it. It's the championship game. Oh, no. Guess not. I would have gone for it. It's a championship game. Oh. Kicked it right to his own player, huh? That should be a penalty, you would think, but whatever. Like, wherever they catch it, they should give you 10 extra yards? Because how do you know the guy doesn't purposely kick it to one of his own players, you know what I mean? Oh, Ziggy! Oh, Mosh, thank you for the recovery, bud. What a recovery, too. Go, 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 go! I'll take it. Wowzers. Crisis averted. They used another dirty tactic, so that one's out of the bag. They have probably one more then, which you know they're going to use soon as this half winds down. Mosh! Ah, tried his best. Tried his best. One more yard, guys. Yep. Just want to move these chains. Oh, Ziggy. Oh, no! There's their other dirty tactic. Oh, he got back up! He got back up and got the first down! Yeah, because Ziggy's a champion. He might be hurt. He might still be hurt, though. His health's pretty low. He's got to last these next 2 minutes to get to the half so he can get his health back. He's in danger of dying before the end of the first half here. Look at that. Yeah, Carmen Saw! All right, we're down to the 2-minute warning in the first half. Oh, baby. Oof, Mosh going nowhere. Mosh going nowhere. Negative yardage.
Smart move there, stopping the clock with their first time out.
Okay. Mayhem using the clock.
He picks up a 2. They've got one more timeout left, but they've stopped the clock.
Interesting strategy from this distance to be stopping the clock like this when we still have the 2-touchdown lead. And I think we get the ball first in the second half. Oh, intercepted! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! We bribed the ref. This is 3 games in a row where we have successfully bribed the ref. So that's 10 on the Vultures, and we get a redo, and then they're going to charge the ref here, you would think. Yep, they're going to charge the ref and destroy them, so that's another 15 yards for the Vultures. Yep, unnecessary ref slaughter. So now it's a new set of downs, 1st and 10 from their 16. Oh, touchdown! Now... Okay, no penalty call. They didn't bribe the ref on their account. They're going to let that one stand. Minute 17 for them to play with, though, at the end of this first half, once we give them the ball back. Don't mess this up. All right. Also, I'm happy because it gets Ziggy off the field. Let's just kill this last minute 17. Blam! Oh my! Double stomped him on the way down. Okay, 104. 64 seconds till halftime. We can do this. They have 3 timeouts they're going to use. They did that to try to kill some of my players. And then they bribed the ref. Oh! They got a penalty for the unnecessary manslaughter. Okay, they injured one of theirs, but who did they take out of my squad? Lizard King, Thrill Lynchknot, Stevie Ray Swansong, and Grief Moon. 2 of those are dead. Oh, Lizard King! Oh, that's a huge loss. Oh, my defense in the second half is in shambles. Uh-oh. That was huge. Roid, rage. Okay. Come on, come on. Stuck with him as best we could. Just got the first down. I don't need you to brag after you quote-unquote cheated. Okay, Dead Lantern with their first timeout. 22 seconds left in the first half. Yeah, they got to do something. Guys. Okay, they're going to timeout and then probably kick a field goal. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're going to timeout, probably kick a field goal. I would think. What are they on? Yeah, I would go for a 4-point field goal. Maybe not. They're going for it. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Move the chains. And they got... Oh, their starting quarterback died. Whoa, that's big. And they ran out of time in the half. Okay, so some of our defensive players, a couple of our top defensive guys are dead, unfortunately, but their starting QB is down. And this should also allow Ziggy some time to heal. Ooh, big second half coming up. I do not trust this 3-touchdown lead at all. Okay, we should be getting the ball, I think. I'm glad we're poor sportsmen. Okay. Okay, yep, we get the ball first. We're going to remain calm. Still a lot of game to play. Okay, Dante, I like your confident stride, but let's at least try to get to half. Not quite. Not quite at all. I mean, it did take 3 people to hit you to get you down, but... Okay, Ziggy, how you feeling in the second half here, bud? Into beast mode. Come on, Mosh. Come on, Mosh. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. At least get us the first down would be great. Oh, you're going the wrong way! Fumbled! What the crap? He was in beast mode. How do you fumble in beast mode? Uh-oh. How do you fumble in beast mode like that? I guess technically the fumble stat is based on being up in the air, and he was very jumpy, so I totally get that. Oh, we got it back! Grief Moon! Right back for the Mayhem! Oh my gosh. Holy moly! Uh-oh, they're gonna bribe the ref to pull it back. Yeah, 10 on us. Killed one of their players. They remain dead, but play negated. Now we're gonna give them 15 more yards and a new set of downs. Okay. Bummer. They only have 20 yards to go to finally get into the end zone. Come on, guys. Big stop here. Big stop. Big stop. Demogorgon in at QB. Get that ball. Oh, knocked away. Nicely done. Okay, here we go. You got this. They're at their second string QB. Oh, slammed them back so they didn't get the new set of downs. Oh, jeez. A lot of time on the clock. We were supposed to get this first possession. They stole it from us. Oh, and punch it in for the touchdown. Yeah, I knew it was virtually impossible to stop him from that distance. Again, I don't need the trash talk. I just want the game to go, go, go.
Don't want to make any mistakes here. Just kick the ball through the upright, for God's sake.
You heard the man. Easy peasy. Just kick that ball. Okay. They are finally on the board. We get the ball back. Got to make something happen here, Mayhem. I don't want them getting any closer. Go Dante. Go Dante. He does have one return for a touchdown on the season. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Watch out behind you. Oh! He knocked him away! He's still going! Touchdown! Whoa! Take that! I mean, we give you the ball back, which sucks, but blam! Got that touchdown right back. And then another one of their players are dead. That's 3 now. Uh-oh, another one of mine. That's also 3. Uh-oh, jeez. Losing in some more guards.
Now, there are some who would argue that we should just skip this step and make touchdowns.
That's no good. Okay, so definitely a weaker defense on my end and a weaker offense, it seems, on their end. Oh dear, oh dear. For both teams, oh dear, oh dear. All right, point after. Let's kick this away. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Get that juice helium. Nice.
And it's 1st and 10.
11 minutes and 16 seconds of total game time. Oh, Demogorgon with all the time in the world for this pass. Oh, dang it.
He's rumbling and stumbling.
Oh, dang it. Huge gain. Again, I don't understand why they get to do that after a big play and I don't.
1st and 10.
Excuse me. Come on. We got this. We got this. Oh, again, all the time in the world, but... Oh, he caught it. I thought my guy got it. Oh, dang it. I thought my guy intercepted that because he was staring right at it. Dang. Man, they are wasting no time on this possession. That's a big hit. Oh, protect these last 10 yards. Come on, Mayhem. Come on, Mayhem. No! Ah, dang it. Oh, hang on. They popped one of theirs, and then I just popped one of mine. There's a penalty on the play. Boom! Took it back. Okay, now let's see if they attack the ref, and they do. So that's another 15 yards for them. So it's going to be 2nd and 31 from the 35. Yep. That's our bribery. Plus, they popped their roid rage to get that touchdown. So that's most of the dirty tricks gone. Oh, lots of time for Demogorgon. Lots of time. Wowzer, still an impressive catch. I gotta get better people in there swatting these balls away. Get out of here, balls. They'll be all like, get out of here, balls. Nice. Okay. I would assume they're gonna play it safe and kick the field goal for 3 points. Yeah. Which I'm fine with because we get the ball back. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
They need a good return here to set up the offense.
Yes, please. I'd love a good return. Come on, Dante.
Let's see if he can break one wide open.
What was that? Like a fake run. Let me just sprint in the middle of nowhere. Okay, guys. Ziggy's doing okay. Mosh is doing great. Gonna need you to go forward though, Mosh. There you go. Get some yards, eat up the clock. I know we got another quarter to play, but more time off the clock is better. Take your time. There it is.
Nicely done for a 1st down.
Nice reception there by... Oh man, 2 more players on their side dead. Wow, that's like 5 so far. It's got to be the hazards. I can't imagine my players are doing this much damage. I don't invest in their brawling skill at all. Like, I just focus on the stuff that should help them actually play football. There you go. That's halfway to moving the chains. Attaboy, Mosh. It's okay if you're a little slow getting there. Again, we're trying to eat up as much clock as possible with all of our possessions. Yeah!
With the brain scrambler.
There we go. New set of downs. 24 yards to go.
And it's 1st and 10.
Ziggy into the end zone. Touchdown!
Big touchdown.
Huge TD. Deadskin Jr., our legendary wide receiver.
Okay, nice and easy like a 2-foot putt.
Yep, yep. Just chip it in there. Or chip it over there, I should say. Boink! Yes, indeed. Okay, 1 quarter to play. We have a 3-score lead. Going into the final quarter of Mayhem Bowl action here at the apex of the Mutant Football League. It has all come down to this. The 4th quarter. 25-point lead for the good guys.
If this game is as painful to watch as we are to listen to, then please accept our apologies. This one is just about over.
Look at that. We're missing 2 line bashers. They're missing a couple of people on their offense and their defense. Oof. Okay, new set of downs. They're moving fast. They'd have to be. Them losing their starting quarterback was a big hit, for sure. Who knows how the game would have turned out, but they're doing okay. Oh, dang it. Guys, you can't just go first down for this team. Let's go. Defense, clap, clap, clap. Defense, clap, clap, clap. Man, get 9 yards or like 12 yards. I don't need this 10-yard passing average. Ugh, new set of downs again. Just marching down the field. Okay, 6 minutes of game time left. Do not let them score. And then they... Nope. Didn't get it. 3 yards to go. Please stop them. Just marches it in for a touchdown. Uncontested. Like, just pass, 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 pass. All right. Whoa. Just kind of floated in there out of nowhere. All right, are they going to go for 2?
They're going for 2 points.
Yes, they are. Please stop them, please stop them, please stop them, please stop them. Please catch it, please. Not catch it, but like stop it. I meant, dang it. Or drop it, whatever. Whatever was positive for me. Didn't happen, though. If they do that twice more without me scoring, they still don't win.
Looks like they're lined up for an onside kick.
I thought they were going to do some sort of chorus line.
Oh, are you kidding me? That was dumb of you. You got an onside kick at 5.5 minutes to go against my offense? Best of luck. All right, Ziggy, make him pay for it, buddy. Starting at the 42-yard line. Kismet. Oh my gosh, no! Oh, the dirty tactic. Uh-oh. Grendel Hellfield with that recovery. Uh-oh. Again, if they score 2 more touchdowns and get 8 points per touchdown, I still am in the lead 35-34. Oh boy, oh boy. Pulling out all the stops in the last quarter. 5 minutes to go. Can we hang on? Stop them! Damn it! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. We gotta stop this passing game here, fellas. They are lighting us up. In the air here. Perfect. Go to the run game where I can stop you. That's more like it. Keep wasting time. Keep wasting time. Clock's ticking. Clock is ticking. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Come on. No one was near them. Dime bag. Uh-oh. My best defensive players hurt. Uh-oh. Wasted a down to do it. But ultimately, for their benefit, if they get the ball back more than once. Oh, crap. Please, please, please. Oh, no. New set of downs. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. Oh, spike their punch. Please, please, please. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yes!
Then it's not really a run, is it?
Excellent. Okay, 3.5 to go.
Second down and 10.
This is getting tense. Just gotta hang in there, everybody. Just gotta do your best. Let's stop these fools. All right, 3rd and 1. It starts with, you know, it starts here. Big stop coming up. Huge stop here. Oh, it didn't stop him at all. Man. They're at least going to take this down to the 2-minute warning somehow. Again, the more clock, or the more time they eat off the clock trying to get this one touchdown, the better. Please. Okay, 1st and goal on the 4 for the Vultures. Come on, Mayhem! Hang in there! Yeah! Stopped! At least one more. That's just going to run more time off. That's all I want. Run this clock down. Run it down, I say. Okay, down to the 2-minute warning. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, they're going to get a touchdown. Yep, they're going to go for 4 or going to go for 2 again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's going to be interesting. If they go for 2 and get it, we are up by 9.
They want more points, so they're going for 2.
Yep, going for 2. Oh, what a 4th corner for these losers. God damn it. Okay, do not intercept the ball. Please, Full Metal Mayhem, hang on to the ball.
They'll be going onside here, and the return team is ready for it.
Oh, going for another onside. Carbon saw! Oh, that was awesome. Okay, guys, 30 yards to go. Please. Let's make them suffer. Let's put it out of reach. We just need one score to put it out of reach. Oh, dang it! Get up, get up, get up! Go, go, go! There. That's fine. That's fine. No loss. That's all I was going for. Okay. Timeout by Deadlanta. Yeah, you better call your timeouts. I'm not going to be calling them. Or we're not going to be calling them. The collective royal we. Those of us in the Full Metal Mayhem. Come on, Ziggy. They pulled all their dirty tricks. They have nothing left. Yes! Touchdown! Deadskin Jr. Okay, that should put it out of reach. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, we're going for 2. Oh, this is dumb. This is somehow dumb. Oh, never mind, we got it. Oh, we didn't get it, we did get it. Okay. All right, we're up by 17. Yeah, even if they get 2 8 points, yeah, we're up by a bunch. Okay. That should have put it out of reach right there. Mosh Splurgerson with potentially the last points that we need to secure ourselves the championship in my first season as owner of the Full Metal Mayhem. Who would have thought the Cinderella story would end this way? We are 50 seconds away from a championship. If we could just stop Juice Hellion, for crying out loud. For crying out loud, somebody get this a-hole. Yikes. I don't want to make it closer. I've had enough stress. This is it. They got like 2 plays left. Okay, new set of downs, and then a bunch of people got hurt with the hazard. Now they're going to burn their timeout. 15 seconds. Okay. 2 plays at most. 2 plays at most. And again, they're going to blow it all for 1 score when it's already out of reach.
And he breaks away. And he zooms it
Denies him the first down, so they have to spend the last timeout. And the game is over. We won the Mayhem Bowl. I'm just going to wait 4 seconds. It doesn't even matter if they get a touchdown. I don't even care. We won the Mayhem Bowl. Don't even care. Last second TD means nothing. Yeah, celebrate like crazy. Do the standard trash talk thing that means nothing. You can go for 2 if you want. Go for it. Oh yeah, go for 2. Get it. Guys, move out of the way. Let them get 2. Just let them get it. It's their last points of the season and they don't matter. Suckers. Yeah, they'll get it. And they didn't win. Yeah, celebrate all you want. Game over. Full Metal Mayhem are the champs. Get out of here.
Throw up the W. Full Metal Mayhem win. The Mayhem Bowl is won by a decisive victory. It was close for a while, but then all hell broke loose.
Other way around. It was us with a substantial lead for a while, and then they made it closer and closer and closer, and we just survived. Deadskin Jr. once again picking up the MVP.
And so the miracle season of this Cinderella team ends with a huge Mayhem Bowl win. This city and the team will be celebrating for weeks. I'm starting right now.
Okay, where's the trophy? Is there no on-field presentation? Is there no picture of a trophy at all?
Today's game was brought to you by Comcrack Entertainment.
You got it.
They're not happy until you're not happy.
There we go. You've won the Mayhem Bowl. How many times did we prove them wrong, Coach? How many times did we leave them dead and bloody? Now it is them hoisting the trophy, or is it us? 1 year, 1 trophy. We earned this. Sure. There we go. 4 of my players died. We won! Balance at the end of the season was $198 million. I don't know what that leaderboard score means. Oh. Looks like they're going straight to second season activities. We are Mayhem Bowl champions. Dynasty mode. This would have a bunch of music playing, but obviously. Season 2! Okay. That's the only difference from the last season, is that it has season 2 at the bottom. You took the team of... Whoa! You took the team of know-nothing rookies and turned them into champions in your first year. You earned your bonus and a 1-year contract extension. Great. 1-year contract extension. You've also earned the respect of the league and an admiration of your city. I'm damn glad I hired you because you're making me tons of money. You now have the possibility of building the greatest dynasty the league has ever seen, proving you can do it again and again, and well, you get the idea. But can you? Our new dynasty goal is to become a dynasty for realsies by winning another Mayhem Bowl. Well, those expectations got real big real soon. Okay. And there. We're ready for the next season. Season 2 objectives. Don't disappoint your fans. Guide your team to back-to-back Mayhem Bowl appearances. A bonus objective to reach the Mayhem Bowl. The major objective to reach the Mayhem Bowl. Okay. We are in week 1. Oh, I can sign free agents. You can do 3 at the beginning. You can do 3 your first week, and then 1 player trade. So I can do a whole half of a defensive line, a defensive line just like that. But that is going to be it for me for today. Holy moly, we won the Mayhem Bowl in our very first try. I don't know if we can replicate that kind of success, but we're certainly tasked with attempting. Hang on 1 second. Let me get out of studio mode and hit this fancified button. Actually, I guess I can just turn on the menu music anyway. All right, and hit this right here to get my big dumb face front and center. To thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be, and wishing everybody out there chill vibes and clear skies. And if you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. We'll be back on the air Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern to explore more of the unknown with Juice Pompanoosin in Journey to the Savage Planet. And don't forget, at about 10:15 Eastern this very evening, spooky movie times on the Rad's Pad Discord. Okay, till then, TTFN, let's find somebody to spread a little love to on our way out of here. There we go. Let's go say howdy to Uwu. All right. Thanks for hanging, everybody. And hopefully I see you tomorrow night for some Journey to the Savage Planet. And if you're still inclined, join us at 10:15 for a little movie discussion. Wink, wink on the Rad's Pad Discord. Spooky movie times. All right. Take care, everybody. We won the Mayhem Bowl!